is 8 o'clock on the East Coast. It is 5 o'clock on the West Coast. It is the 11th of December in the year of our Lord 2025. Season 16, episode 24. 445 times you've been welcome to the Clubhouse Podcast, your one-stop shop for all things sports, entertainment, pop culture, and pro wrestling. Welcome. My name is Rob. I am the executive producer of the Clubhouse Podcast, and I want to send a shout out to Mott's for making hot apple cider cups for my Keurig. I have now consumed 3 of them this season. That way for me is my co-host and a man who has seen stranger things in this life. He is Alex. What's going on, man? You're muted, brother. Go now.
Then I had to manually unmute on the screen. Yeah, there has been some stranger things, some almost peeing of the pants, but I'm actually interested in that Mott's hot apple cider. That sounds good.
It's good stuff. Very much enjoying it. We'll talk about the other thing later. At the bottom of your screen, he is the official fact checker of Sooner Gator Productions and a man that missed good times yesterday. You may know him as Zig Bunu, but his mama named him Don Ford. I'm going to call him Don Ford. Hey, man.
That's some stuff going on.
You know what? It happens. Life happens. It's cool.
I know you'll probably give us a full report.
That's why I said we'll talk about it later. Hence that particular piece of knowledge.
Well,
all right, let's dive right in.
I'm assuming that's the thing because it could be something else too.
But that's a whole different thing.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with what we were just talking about.
All right.
We are doing things a little bit different tonight. This is our last normal show of 2025 because next week we will be, normal for us. I mean,
exactly.
Next week we will be live at the Sunset Lounge Holiday Gathering. Last year we did some broadcasting. I don't know if that's going to happen this year. Just stick by the channel. That's all I can tell you. And then the next 2 Thursdays after that are Christmas Day and New Year's Day. We deserve time off too, but that does not mean we're not going to have content for you. If you enjoyed that Q&A I posted a couple of weeks ago, I got a couple more coming up. And we have another little surprise that had a little crossover to do that I merely just set up, but it was done in my studio, so I was told I have rights to it.
Nice.
So let's dive. We're going to dive right in and get to TV talk and stuff we watched this week in television. I do have one thing, and I will go last. Even movies is going to be a short list this week because this week has been nothing but chaos. Alex, go.
Interestingly enough, I got a notification from Netflix that Mr. Robot will be taken off on January 2nd, and that's been on my list for far too long. So I actually started the first episode today, and holy, is that show good in the first episode. I hope it continues. But everything I've heard from other people, it is.
Did you say Domo Arigato?
No, where it starts is way darker. I couldn't get past that. I understand the joke, but I tell you that show is way too dark for any joking.
Oh, no, I've heard about it.
Yeah. Great, but
Don, anything from you?
Real fast on that, Mr. Robot. Are they taking all the seasons off or just the first season?
From what they said, the entire show will be leaving Netflix as of January 2nd.
All right, and what's that premise, if you don't mind me asking?
So Rami Malek is a neurodivergent computer whiz.
Yeah.
And works for a company that does technological security for call it the super large corp, but the way they set it up is using the Enron logo and basically saying this is either Google or Apple or something like that. Yeah. And he, in his insane ability, is, to borrow a phrase from the other half of the show, the best in the world at countering technical terrorism.
Okay.
And it winds up getting him noticed by one of these groups. And I'm going to leave it at that because anything beyond that is spoiler.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But you like it so far.
That first episode's one of the best. It might be the best first episode of television I've ever seen.
Ooh.
And I'm not saying that facetiously. It might literally be the best episode of television I've ever seen.
But they have all 4 seasons right now for the
Yes, currently there's all 4 seasons on Netflix.
Okay.
I think there's probably a reason that it's leaving. I think it might be
How do you
going
mean?
somewhere else, given what's probably coming down the pike.
Oh, no. I firmly believe that is the case, but I would rather just, you know what? I've been looking for something to push me onto a new show, and that was enough. So I have started Mr. Robot, and I already recommend it.
All right, Don, what you got?
Actually, TV, really nothing new. Because in the last week, trust me, my Roku's been busy. So I'm going to be saving, all my stuff's going to be in TV talk. I mean, movie talk.
Okay.
I did get to watch Stranger Things Season 5, Part 1 on Saturday. Man, there's a lot going on there.
A lot of amazing goodness.
I really can't even talk about it because any talk about that is spoilerific. So,
and odds are, if you're anywhere near it online, it's already kind of been spoiled.
I did see a cool shirt on Shirt Punch the other day. I meant to send you and I forgot. So I'll have to find it.
No worries.
Let's just say there's a certain character that is wearing the Biggie crown.
Yep. Yep.
That may have been in town the other night.
Oh, God. Now I really want
it.
Hold on a second. Okay.
I want to say it was Shirt Punch or T Fury, one of the two. I think.
Oh, they're both great art on both of those sites. So,
but yeah, highly recommend. Even though I found out I didn't really need to watch that before last night, but we'll talk more about that later. But I'm glad I did because there was stuff in the merch store.
That is a good point.
That reminds me, I got to go to Target. Well, because there's an item that Target has that they didn't.
Oh, okay.
There's a 80s style satin jacket for the Squawk.
You told me about that. And I really, one of the Squawk hoodies that they had in the store last night, I wanted in a t-shirt, but it wasn't available. So I have to look at the online store.
Well, let's get into HBO Max Warner Brothers. Speaking of Netflix. Don, mark your calendar. We have a date for season 2's kickoff for The Pit.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be the next time this show is live in its normal state, and that'll be January the 8th.
Okay.
Is when it kicks off. So Hulu, ABC, Disney Plus, all of a sudden out of nowhere, we're apparently got in the works a 3rd season of Pushing Daisies. This was a show that
hasn't that been off air for like 20 years?
At least 5 to 10. About a guy.
I swear, I thought I was in high school when it was
back
on.
to life, and they're get a 3rd season. It's in the works.
I know people loved it.
Yeah. Let's just go ahead and just not bury the lead. Let's talk about the biggest headline of the week. Netflix has won the bidding war to purchase Warner Brothers for $82.7 billion. That number keeps changing. We're not going to get into the minutia because there's a lot of moving parts to this that are from all over the place.
Including, we know about the Paramount side of it too.
Right.
So
I, for one, am okay with this. I don't want Paramount to have it because that's just too much under one umbrella.
Well, I mean, there's a couple of other reasons.
But yeah, I don't want to get too deep into the rabbit hole.
I already put my fingers up, I know.
But about half of it was paid up front. One of the things that I'm going to be interested in, because I believe that Sleeping Dogs will lie here if all of this goes through. They would have rights to WWE and AEW.
Which a number of people are thinking that that's going to be a bad sign for the latter.
I would like to think they're just, like I said, going to let Sleeping Dogs lie and just let it be what it is, because it's not like they're not losing money on it, and it's content.
And the worst part about it is it's just for them, it's about the buck. If you can make money, because let's be honest, wrestling does great numbers compared to what else could be in that. You can make fun of it all you want if you're not a fan of our great sport. but there is billions and billions of dollars to be made, even at the AEW level, which we know from a production standpoint is a little bit further down, but has been gaining ground on its presentation, its appearance. I do wish they would highlight the music more still, but that's not my call.
Here's my problem. If that is true, where the same company owns WWE and AEW, you can look what happened with ECW and TNN, the national network, and the free for all they had behind the scenes from the network. You can also look at the issues of what happened with WCW at the very end, where you had another company take over and basically said, "Get rid of the pro wrestling. We don't care."
Let's make a delineation there, because you're almost at an apples and oranges standpoint there.
Yeah,
but let me get to my point though. I'm just going through history. If you have a company that has both AEW and you're going to tell me when you might have WWE who's going to say, "Hey, we're making millions and millions from billions from Saudi Arabia. Hey, bosses at the front, here's some money. Get rid of our competition." And there'll be corporations that have blocked out.
Don, that's not what this would be, though.
But this is not what that is, Don.
This is just distribution rights.
Yeah.
Netflix doesn't own WWE. TKO owns WWE.
Now, and the other part about
AEW, it's owned by the Khan family.
But the other part you're missing in that scope, Don, is there are contracts involved that would have to, like, let me put it this way. The closest you can come to that is they offer one company a buyout, and that company takes the buyout and goes somewhere else. It's not about them.
Yeah.
Even if they here, let me give you the craziest thing. Let's say you're right, Don. We're still going to have two companies. It'll just be on two different services.
Yeah. It's that's more about distribution than it is about anything else. And
I want to clarify. Don is 100% right about his historical references of one company enveloping another. I don't want to dismiss that.
Right. That's what
it's just not applicable now.
Different ball of wax.
Yeah.
Because like right now, we know that AEW's contract goes to Warner Brothers through the end of 2027.
I thought they extended to 29.
They might have. Last I heard, it was 27, but I know they were trying to get it a longer term deal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's ever going to be, those streams will not cross.
Yeah.
Right.
But just, I would say, if there was, you say contracts 20, Cleveland had a contract for the Browns for 3 years after they left for Baltimore. You know what I'm saying?
Just entirely. That's not even a ball of wax. That's a different coconut.
No, but you get my point.
No, it's not a point. That's the problem.
It is a point.
It is a point.
It is a point.
It is a point that I do not believe applies.
Nor do I.
So we're going to see what goes on with that, because this ain't over, kids.
It's going to get interesting. And that doesn't mean it's good or bad. It's going to get interesting
every day as things unfold here, and where this reaches and where it goes. I will tell you, like I said just a moment ago, you can fall down a rabbit hole with this very easily, because there's a lot going on here.
Quick update. Pushing Daisies was 18 years ago.
Oh, geez, Louise.
I didn't even remember that Lee Pace was in it.
Other Netflix headlines, they have renewed The Hunting Wives for season 2. Malin Ackerman, how you doing? Brittany Snow.
Yeah.
They've also renewed their Avatar: The Last Airbender for seasons 2 and 3, but I believe that will be it.
I think that was the report. I don't know for certain, but they were talking about the reason it was 2 seasons getting greenlit was because that was a close the loop.
They're the Upshaws with Mike Epps that will be ending next year. The final season will start next month. They have also announced that a personal favorite of my wife's, the Lincoln Lawyer season 4 will kick off on February the 5th.
I've never watched the show, but I very much like the movie.
She very much likes that show.
Okay.
They've actually pushed back the Star Search reboot. Pushed it back a week. It's now going to kick off on January 20th. But here's the thing, and this is something new for Netflix, because they're not doing this in the traditional Star Search way of doing things. Because if you remember Star Search back in the day, you had different categories of performers. And you have two people go head to head. There was dancing, there was singing, there was spokesmodeling, there were comedians, and then there were judges that would give up to 4 stars. And whoever got the most stars on average moved on. It was like a tournament. This new version, which is going to be hosted by Anthony Anderson, because this guy apparently can't get enough work. I love Anthony Anderson, but
he's great.
He was on The Shield. He gets points with me. It's going to be like Idol. It's going to be a 2-night thing. So they're going to perform on Tuesday. You'll vote, and then there's results on Wednesday.
Have I ever told you how much I hate those shows?
My wife still watches The Voice. I bailed on Idol a long time ago.
The only one that entertains me, even in the slightest, is The Voice, just to, the turnaround aspect of it. That's literally the extent of my interest. After that, don't care.
And Snoopy Dogg.
Nope, do not care about him.
And they announced today that season 4 of Lupin is coming next fall. So you got about a year to wait on that.
I know a lot of people love that show.
To the surprise of absolutely no one, Paramount Plus / CBS has renewed Landman for season 3.
Not surprising.
Peacock, NBC Universal, they've said, Don, I think this was a show you were a fan of, The Hunting Party. Season 2 is going to kick off January 8th, the same night as The Pit. So your DVR is going to be doing work. Your DVR is going to be doing work.
That's fine.
And for Alex, season 2 of Ted's going to kick off March 5th.
I may or may not have had a quick exchange with Seth MacFarlane earlier today about that.
Prime Video, I said.
Hold on. Do you know Seth MacFarlane?
No, it was just online.
Oh, okay.
I wish I knew Seth MacFarlane. I'd be in the show. I mean, I'm roughly the same height as Ted.
Prime Video, I said the 5th and final season of The Boys will start April the 8th.
And that trailer was dark. It is insane. I cannot wait to see how they wrap this up. Even though, mini gripe, the big twist from the comic series will not be in the show, even though I thought that was one of the most brilliant twists I've ever seen in any media. I will tell you off air because spoiler if you want to know.
And we know that Sophie Turner is going to be your next Lara Croft. But we have somebody in talks to join that show that might interest you, boys.
Who's that?
It's going to have to be great.
Sigourney Weaver.
Okay, it is great. Are they going to... Okay, I have a real question, and because I never played the games. Would you guys kind of be on board if the actual original Lara Croft was Sigourney Weaver and Sophie Turner was taking on the mantle of some kind? Because that would make more sense to me. Because honestly... outside of Game of Thrones and even on Game of Thrones, I always found Sophie Turner to be the weakest in every property she's on.
I want Sigourney Weaver to be the baddie.
That would be good too. I want to replace Sophie Turner. I really do.
Jolie though.
What?
Lara Croft, right?
No, Don, you cut out. I didn't hear the question.
He asked about Angelina Jolie. We try to ignore that.
From a casting standpoint, I didn't have issues with Angelina Jolie. From a casting standpoint, I didn't have problems with Alicia Vikander. Sophie Turner, it feels like they just keep going down the list. And you know what? I'll give it a shot. I'll let her try to win me over, but I have low expectations. Yes, sir.
When we get to NFL, remind me of today's trivia as it pertains to the Bucs.
Today's trivia as it pertains to the Bucs.
Especially since they're wearing the throwbacks tonight.
The creamsicles, yeah.
God, these uniforms.
What's
let's see.
I'm sorry, did you say you hate those uniforms?
I always have.
I think that might be a fan of the team versus a non-fan because I love them, but I'm also not a Bucs fan.
But I do miss the old stadium, the big sombrero. Movie talk, we want to give an RIP to the great Kerry Tagawa. And all we have to say is, it has begun. The OG Shang Tsung.
The dude was so good as Shang Tsung, they changed the model of the character in the games forever just to represent Kerry Hiroyuki Tagawa.
That and your soul is mine. God, he was so
Okay.
good.
Do you think that dude got a bonus for backpacking the talent in that movie? Even Christopher Lambert was just like, yeah.
That first one, I just want to sometimes I'll just throw on, if for no other reason, the sound field on that is amazing.
Yes. Did I ever tell you how that movie made my ears almost bleed?
I think we've talked about that.
So, yeah, I think we have talked about it on air. Me and a buddy of mine, allegedly, because reasons, snuck out of school and walked like 5 miles to the theater at, I want to say it was Coral Square Mall.
Yeah, I think I had already moved out here by that point. So
well, whichever one's closest to Ramblewood Middle School, because that'll tell you where I was.
Well, by that point, Margate was a dollar theater, so it wouldn't have mattered.
No,
the square would have gotten.
But we literally went to the very first showing of it, and they were still dialing in, so the bass and the speakers were so loud the screen looked like it was shaking.
Oh, I went to the midnight show at Cinemark Webb Chapel, and they purposely cranked the dog poo out of that thing, and it was awesome. Let's see here. Let's all go to stuff we watched this week. I've got one we'll talk. I actually saw Merv, which hit Prime Video yesterday. I do have a review up for it at www.theclubhousepodcast.com.
Our website.
I also watched the first Zootopia because I was going to watch the second one, and then I went to the app for the second one, and everything was gone. So
that was supposed to be the 12th, I think.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
The one I'll have to check my app because there's a few movies I wanted to see on it that I hope are not gone.
And Disney, get it together with that app. That Disney debut app is an absolute beating to try to get into.
I respect why it is a beating to get into, though.
I understand
for security purposes and everything, but
like
allow it to remember me. That's what I want.
But here's my thing with the app. I just used that code and I got straight in. I had no problems.
The code you have to do every time, Don. That's what he's talking about. Yeah.
But no, I had to go through the code and then go to my phone and do it from there and then go back to the app and then go through all the numbers and everything else. It was a beat.
Oh no, I just had to put the code in and I went straight to all the shows listed. So
that is how mine worked too.
Anything from you boys this week?
You know, I don't think I watched any movies this week. That's crazy. That's a rarity for me. But then again, we've been running around. Last night was a blur. Oh man, was it fun. Don, do you have any movies this week?
Yeah, a couple you could say. One was the Tron Ares. Did you watch that?
You're right. I did watch that and tried to block out that it existed. Oh, no. I will give you the brief review, if I may, Don, to jump in on this. Tron Ares is so bad, I'm not sad that it killed the franchise.
I liked it. I really liked the mid-credit scene.
It brought back when we were at Disney doing the Tron ride where you got on the bike and they actually went behind you and stuck you in and gone.
Hold on. I need to create a banner for Don's Humble Brags.
That the plot was kind of it there. I did see Eternity also because that came from another screener. Interesting of that. It's always that love triangle, you could say. So it's a good film movie. I had no problems with it whatsoever. Then because Rob recommended it, so that's why I made it specific to see it. Mm-hmm. Didn't hate it, didn't love it. It won't make my top 10, but very good film. I like the point of it. Then I saw another one which may get some nominations this year, Rental Family. When it comes to
I am looking forward to that one.
Yeah. That one you might have to only have a day on, Alex.
That one I know is the 13th.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I have that one locked in. That's my tomorrow.
Yeah. And then the last one was one that I was really looking forward to and not as good as the original. Still loved it. Still had its parts. Still had its little pop culture references. Zootopia Part 2. So Not as good as the original. Still loved it. Still recommend it.
I would like to apologize. I did watch movies that I forgot about because I was in the same app. I actually liked Zootopia 2 better than the first one. But both movies are phenomenal. I liked 2 a little bit better, but I had a hard time getting into the first one. But the other one I watched was Predator Badlands.
And that's another one that we decided. That one, it started off good, but this kind of got...
I didn't get a link for that one.
It was in the Disney debut one.
I didn't get a link for it. It just popped up in Disney debut for me.
No, yeah, it's in that queue of like 8 films with Tron and all the other ones there.
It was definitely not in mine because I would have seen it.
Did you at least get the Springsteen movie?
Not yet. That's
already seen it.
No, but I wanted to clarify.
That was in my queue.
Okay, I had that. To counterpoint Don, I loved Predator Badlands, but there was so much subtle tweaking to what you know of Predator that it was but I will also say, Don, I think there's a piece to this that you don't have that I do.
Okay.
Predator Badlands directly connects to Killer of Killers in such a glorious way. But I again, spoiler, I will tell you off air if you want to know.
Fred in Predator like you do too, and that's maybe a reason. When I watched the first half, I'm loving it, but I think that just this different direction in the second half of the film kind of...
See, and that's where a lot of the twists of what Predator is traditionally, and the way, I'll put it this way. It is a perfect 2-parter if you start with Prey and then do Predator Badlands, because it takes a very comparable situation and completely flips it in every way you can imagine. Down from location to story to who is what and things like that. If you've watched Prey more than a few times like I have, you pick up on some of those comparisons and contrasts. Dan Trachtenberg, give him all the money. All the money.
Springsteen yet, Alex? I forgot.
I have not seen that one yet.
Okay, that's the one I'm really...
that's another one after Rental Family on my list.
I liked it a lot.
Rob, I think we're up to you. Or Don, did you have anything else?
Yeah, Rob, you saw the Springsteen? Is that correct?
Yeah, I saw it in the theater.
Okay.
Avengers Endgame is going to get a re-release on September 26th as we get ready for Doomsday on December 18th. And
so you're talking about next year?
Correct.
Okay.
And allegedly there'll be about a 1.5-minute trailer with Thunder Smurfs.
I did hear that.
Thank you, Don. Question?
Yeah, Avatar. I call it Avatar.
It is Avatar.
Yeah.
So let's chalk this up to Don clarifying for people who have not been watching the show and know what you mean by Thunder Smurfs.
I'm just saying I don't correct him every time he says donkeys.
Well, he has argued his reason for calling them the donkeys, and he does have a valid background to it.
Multiple times about it.
Don, did you just talk over me defending you?
I'm just we're the same thing.
And what was that in English?
Donnies.
There you go.
It was announced today that Jennifer Lawrence and Josh Hutcherson will return for Hunger Games: Sunrise on the Reaping. So what I'm assuming is they will be in the beginning and it'll be a flashback because it is Hamish's story.
It'll be the setup to Hamish. Yeah.
And 28 years later, 3 is moving forward.
I am unsurprised. Did you watch the new trailer yet for Bone Temple?
Not my bag.
No. I was just... Sometimes you still watch the trailer for references and whatnot. I was kind of caught off guard based on having seen the first one and the trailer of the second one. Don, did you see the trailer yet? Did you see 28 years later?
Yeah, I did. I saw the movie, but not the new trailer that came out.
So the trailer shows that it's looking like it's taking some interesting paths. Let me just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Movie new releases that hit tomorrow. We have Ella McKay. This was one I actually kind of wanted to see, but we didn't get a screener for. This is Emma. Go ahead.
Sorry. I have not heard anybody say anything positive about this movie yet. Everybody I've talked to says it's the worst dumpster fire of the year.
It can't be, in my opinion. This is the latest from James L. Brooks, Emma Mackey, Woody Harrelson, Kumail Nanjiani, Jamie Lee Curtis, Albert Brooks is in this, Julie Kavner, Rebecca Hall, Iota Beery's in this.
Such a great cast.
Idealist young woman juggles her family and work life in a comedy about the people you love and how to survive them. Also this week, the new remake of Silent Night, Deadly Night, a movie that was the original version was pulled out of theaters after 3 days because it was making people freak out.
They should have done the Terrifier trick and give everybody barf bags on the way in.
Nobody I really recognize in this.
Oh no, this is low budget. I saw this trailer earlier and oh wow. We don't want to go into this. Let me just tell you, we do not want to go into this.
Oh yeah. No, the original's just as weird. Dust Bunny this week, one I'm actually looking forward to.
I am interested in this.
An 8-year-old girl asks her scheming neighbor for help in killing the monster under her bed that she thinks ate her family. Sigourney Weaver, Mads Mikkelsen are in this.
Mm-hmm.
Rebecca Henderson. This trailer looks bat guano crazy, and I'm here for it.
It's Mads Mikkelsen getting to do what he wants. It's going to be insane.
We have Lone Samurai this week. A shipwrecked 13th century samurai considers ritual suicide until captured by cannibals on a seemingly deserted island.
Okay, after this show, look up the trailer for this. It's like Shogun on acid. I am so excited for this.
We also have Not Without Hope this week. A group of friends' fishing boat capsizes off the coast of Mexico, and they're left alone when stranded at sea and struggling for survival. Zach Levi, Josh Duhamel, Jo Beth Williams. It's been a while since we've said her name. Not really recognizing anybody else. We also have this week, you want to talk about something that's right up my alley, and I'm going to find a way to see this. I'm going to give you it's an Indian film.
Okay, I'm going to start here, and as you talk, I'm going to go up or down.
A recent immigrant and widower, Igor struggles to raise his young son in the mountains of the American West. It's called Eastern Western. I am highly
interesting
about this. So, got two
sounds interesting.
So I'm looking forward to that. Let's see. Movies on DVD and Blu-ray this week. First one I'm putting on the list is because we know Doc does check out the show once in a while. You know what? I have to. I got to see if there's the DVD cover for this. Actually, I'm just going to show you boys the actual. I'm not even going to tell you the name of it. I'm just going to share the poster just so you boys can witness this beauty for yourselves.
Okay.
Don, you ready?
Your mic didn't pick up the yes, Don, but you nodded.
Bask in the glory of House Shark.
What are we doing?
Just when you thought you could get to cover during a Sharknado. Dun, dun, dun.
I got to see if I can find the DVD cover for this, because as great as that is, the DVD cover is... Because you saw what the tagline was, right?
No, I did not get that
You're
far.
gonna need a bigger house.
Yeah, Lord.
I hate everyone who did this. I hate everyone who had a hand in this. I hate them.
I've got it. I'm going to see if they've got it in here, because you have to see the DVD cover. Because I was like, how is somebody not getting sued for this?
Because they still think it's a fake, probably.
Whether it's Spielberg or SNL.
Well, let's also not forget.
Here it is.
Oh no. Let us also not forget that Richard Dreyfuss appears at the beginning of Piranha and quotes Jaws.
Here you go, boys.
Oh no.
Oh, sure. Oh, dear.
Okay, for the record, that's a better poster.
I was like, sure, why not? Let's just do that. Also this week on Blu-ray, we're getting a limited edition of Boogie Nights because that's creeping up on 30.
It's still
Really?
a better movie than people give it credit for.
Great film. That opening
film.
sequence alone.
I want to say that was also the first movie where I heard a mistake in the line that never got corrected, and that was William H. Macy. Or H. Is it H. William or William H?
William
Macy?
Yeah,
William
what
H.
did you say?
Macy.
What was that?
We can't say it on this
Oh,
show,
you can't say
Don.
it on there. Okay. All
We're
right.
getting the 20th anniversary limited edition steelbook for Jarhead.
Great movie.
Was that the Gyllenhaal where he's the,
Yes.
Yep.
Where he's the
soldier?
grunt.
Yep. Don nailing it tonight. He is all over it.
Right.
Yeah, he is.
Proud of you, sir.
Thank you.
We're getting the Prestige edition in 4K that I should put on my wish list for Once Upon a Time in America.
Ooh.
We're also getting I almost bought this on DVD a couple of weeks ago because I was used, and I'm glad I didn't, because next week we're getting Blu-ray releases of all of the Pink Panther movies.
Nice.
It was his minky.
I'm not gonna lie. You were talking about Once Upon a Time in America, and my brain went to an entirely different movie with one of my favorite lines from any film. So I apologize if I'm distracted.
Limited edition
Talking all
4K.
like the ones from like the 70s or whatever and stuff like that.
Yeah, that the director's cut's like 5.5 hours long. Yeah.
Oh God. Okay.
Limited edition 4K steelbook of The Wolf of Wall Street. Arrow Video. They're tempting me real hard this week. Limited edition 4K of the OG TMNT trilogy.
Oh. We never did figure out if you were working the day that my friend's stone dad checked us out of school to go see that, did we?
I don't think I would have been working, but I might have worked that night.
Okay.
Let's see. Criterion Collection does 4Ks for David Byrne's American Utopia.
Okay.
And I'm actually going to look this up because I want you guys to see the artwork on this other one because it's just gorgeous. Because this is one that I'm incredibly tempted. I'm going to share my screen real quick so you boys can see this. This will be the 4K release from Criterion of Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Wow.
Look at that artwork, boys.
Okay.
Picasso.
I
That is
feel like
gorgeous.
I feel a bit more Salvador Dali for me, but Picasso's a good pull. But this is one of those covers that you lock in on something first. Rob, what was the first thing you saw?
This piece right here.
Yeah, that was me too. How about you, Don?
Actually, there was the green dinosaurs. What I saw.
The T-Rex. Okay. Yeah. Large Marge sent you was the. Oh man.
Look at that. That's the interior.
Okay. You know how I've said I always wanted to be a decision maker on weird designs like this? Give me the fold-out paper that has an outline of the bike, and then the two discs are the wheels.
Yeah, that's
really cool.
I don't think they have the inside of it. That might be what the inside of this is.
Oh, you know what? That's true.
Because this just could be the booklet, but this also might be the thing too. So yeah. Actually, let's talk a little bit about CBD House of Healing real quick. This time of year, you definitely, the older you get, the more you feel it. Alex and I walking around Netflix house last night.
Oh, my hip feels dislocated. I'm not even kidding.
I was hurting bad. And if you have these kinds of things and you want to solve it, but you want to do it naturally, CBD House of Healing is here to help you. It's a women-owned boutique. They only have products from their lab, so they make sure it's up to their quality standards. Because Summer Hansen, who is said owner, she is a registered nurse. She wants to be able to build that relationship through education. She doesn't want to be like, here, take a thing. She wants to get you the best possible situation for you, because self-care is that ultimate goal. We want you to find relief from those aches and pains. We want you to find relief from stress, less sleepless nights. You can order online. You can see all the information at the bottom of your screen, cbddallas.com. You can visit them in person at 8550 Plano Road, Suite 101. That is at Northwest Highway and Plano Road. Very, very hopping area of town. Reiner was there, and he speaks very highly of it.
Mm-hmm.
He went there for a slushie, so go check that out. Sure, it's December, but slushies are year-round. So get the healing you need from CBD House of Healing. All right, boys, let me do a thing here and then a thing here. The Cheat Podcast is your one-stop shop for all things professional wrestling. We will get back to Netflix House here in just a little while, but I want to make sure we talk about the week that was in our sport. Final Resolution was a thing.
How'd you like it?
It was okay. I did like Cardona hitting Mance Warner with Santa's sack, and when it opened, it was just a bunch of Cardona action figures.
Nice.
That were not even carded. They were just loose figures. You have a new international champion in Channing Stacks Lorenzo after a king. And the Righteous showed up.
Love the Righteous.
They appear to be your next challengers for the Hardys for the tag team titles. They're going to have.
I think they should win.
I think after next week, you won't get another episode until they're here. I think you're going to get
probably true.
About 4 weeks, so be prepared for that. Saturday night's main event. Boys, WWE Today released a tribute video for John Cena. That was all of the superstars.
Oh, wow.
And there's no dialogue. It's just music. And each one of them is kind of doing their own tribute. So you'll have a few people, and then you get to Drew McIntyre just sitting in an arena, and he goes, go to some more people.
Hater of the year.
It's a really well done video. I got a little choked up watching it. Just seeing everybody do their favorite John Cena poses, and they all have little pieces of paper with writing on it. It's about 3.5 minutes long. Go check it out. It's really, really good.
While we heard talking about John Cena,
sorry,
just a second.
Do you think he'll be the first Hall of Famer this year? Sorry,
that's the rumor. But we already know who the first Hall of Famer is.
I mean, he'll be in the first year ballot. I mean,
the first one that isn't nepotism.
Yeah.
But no, that's not true.
Yeah.
That's
Stephanie deserves it.
That is the rumor. Go ahead, Alex.
So, did you see what John Cena did and why? One of the reasons he is so beloved among other wrestlers.
I've heard a lot of stories, but go ahead.
The Lodestone story.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
So, for those not in the know, Lodestone 2025 was an open and free seminar put on by Bayley for women's wrestlers to help train, improve. It's why, for me, Bayley will forever be a Mount Rushmore face, even if she doesn't get the credit she deserves. John Cena showed up, watched every single match, and then when everything was done, brought them match by match into the ring to give them some points, what they could do better, what he liked, to every single one of them. And all of the reports are like, this wasn't I like this sucked, move on. This was like 5 to 10 minutes for each match going through it with them.
And Charlotte was there too, correct?
I do not know if Charlotte was there. I believe it was mostly Indy. I know Natty was there, and I know Bianca Belair was there.
I think Charlotte was there too, and they were all. And from what I've,
I'm not saying she wasn't. I am not clarifying. I'm saying I did not see.
Now that I know what you're talking about, I did read a lot of reports from that of how everybody was impressed and so thankful, and that's just.
And you got Izzy versus Bayley after what was it, 15 years?
Let's see here. That'll be Gunther versus Cena. And remember, that's only going to be on Peacock.
Yep.
So be aware of that.
And I do like what Cena allegedly dictated the card to be. I dig that with the NXT up and coming stars getting a shine with established stars. I love it.
Well, let me ask you, does he take the fall? You always go out on your back like Terry Funk said, or does he get that big win against?
I don't think he wants the win. Even if they try to give it to him, I think he would refuse. Now, I would be okay if they give him the win, but I'm also a big fan of Gunther, and I don't like that idea. The idea is you always, quote, leave the business better than you found it, and Cena has done that from the jump. I mean, honestly, look at what he did for Solo last year that helped launch his credibility. I think this is a jumpstart for Gunther to winning the Rumble.
I don't think Gunther wins the Rumble. I already have my pick.
I know you do.
What I would like to see happen, I want this to be the biggest pseudo schmoz in history.
Like 18 run-ins?
Yeah.
You want them to do Cody versus Roman again?
Like, I want everybody running in on this and taking sides and people protecting Cena, but you have heels that can't quite figure out who they want to support, and then just this huge party in the ring at the end. That's what I want.
Okay. One of my least favorite gimmick matches, the lumberjack match, just to let everybody get in on it on Cena's last match. I would be okay. I kind of would dig that in this one, and then have it every time the ref is looking to one side to ridicule, somebody from the other side comes in, gets their stuff in either on Cena or Gunther, and just do that back and forth for a while.
I'm good with it.
Yeah.
So season 2 of Unreal is going to kick off January 20th. So it's already ready to go.
Well, I can imagine they want a big delay on that show. So
best moment from SmackDown, Charlotte going to put her head on Alexa's shoulder and the spikes sticking her in the cheek.
That was great.
They are living their best. Oh, and one of the moments, and I'll spoil this from that Cena video. There's Alexa Bliss sitting there.
Oh, I saw the pictures.
And she's got Lily, and Lily's doing the "you can't see me" thing, and I was like, oh, could that woman just
with the hat on too?
And happy birthday to her kid, by the way. A couple weeks ago, we forgot to say that. This
is the best version of Charlotte, period.
Oh, absolutely.
Let me rephrase. We're seeing more Ashley now, and I love it.
From Raw, I don't know if this was the first time this happened, but it was the first time I noticed it. Did you hear what Barrett called Woods, Kofi, and Waller?
If I did, I didn't clock it.
The new G'day.
Oh,
print the shirts. Print the shirts right now, because here's what I need. I need Woods riding a unicorn. I need Kofi riding a unicorn. Grayson Waller trying to keep up riding a kangaroo.
It was one of those situations was like, I don't know why I'm more mad, because that's such a bad joke or because I didn't think of it. Like,
exactly.
I was in my living room like, that just happened. And because my first question was, is that the first time that's happened? And apparently, now that I've said it, apparently it is, because I'm the only one that noticed, which, okay, so that means I'm paying enough attention that it hasn't happened before.
Oh, I want that shirt.
And
or even remember the neon symbol they had with the 3 unicorns for it? I want the unicorn symbols, and then it's just a roux at the top.
And I just want to say,
you could do something like Aussie food or something like that, or the
Vegemite,
or like the kangaroos. You know what I'm saying?
No, they do kangaroo steak.
Can't have kangaroo.
I'm saying the Australian, the G'day.
Yeah, I'm cutting you off on that one, sir. You do it enough with the rabbit.
I'm not saying eat kangaroos, but have kangaroos in with the shirt.
Right,
you know,
but the kangaroo has to have.
That's what I've been saying.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. The kangaroo has to have a horn.
Okay.
By the way, I just want to say, for the record, completely off topic, Don, I want you to hear me.
I'm listening.
I am known as a pretty good gift giver.
Mm-hmm.
You have no clue what I've done this year.
Well, he has a little clue.
Well,
No.
I'm not going to say anything else.
what I found, I'm pretty proud of myself. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. All right. That's for me. The gift for me.
Yeah. Yeah, Alex already has his because I saw him last
Okay.
night.
All
All right,
right.
Don, I need you to scooch this way. He doesn't have there you go. We have a new view, but I can actually see what we look like on people's. Nope, too far.
Okay.
Hey, Don, do you see show vertical at the bottom?
I don't think he does because you and I have admin access.
Gotcha.
So I can see what it looks like when we're on people's phones
Okay.
and you get off center. And
Okay.
you
Okay.
can't see it. So if it gets too bad, I can just let you know.
Okay.
Deadline was a thing, and we put the belt back on Obafemi just so Ricky could turn heel, I guess.
I think Ricky was too obvious of a choice once the stipulation for who won beyond the belt was. I think Ricky became too obvious.
Your Iron Survivors are Kendall Gray and Javon Evans. And
Okay.
Javon ended up cashing that in this week, which is what caused the Ricky heel turn.
Mm.
And enter a mountain man, Tony D'Angelo.
You know, that's a hell of a beard.
That is quite the beard.
That is a very Leonidas level beard. Ooh, I wonder if he's going to be a modern Spartan.
I thought it was kind of a mini Braun Strowman, which again, still loving that show. Still loving everything on the menu.
Braun Strowman's beard has never been that clean nor that coiffed.
Not wrong. But dear God, I still love that show. And they're saying they're prepared to announce season 2, but they just haven't yet.
Okay.
So AEW Collision, this week's episode will be at 4:30 Eastern because they're going to be in Cardiff, Wales for the second half of Winter is Coming. And then they're in Manchester on Monday. Or Wednesday, I'm sorry. Dynamite, your first women's world tag team champions are the Babes of Wrath.
I still can't believe that. I genuinely was thinking the other way, but I'm so happy.
And the more I thought about it, here's why I think I was pretty sure that was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I think Tony Storm and Mina Shirakawa getting to pick the stipulation in their semifinal match was, hey, we're not going to put the belts on you yet, but we're going to give you something to shine with. Even though that match was not great.
For me, I think the bigger reason was probably the fact that Tony and Mina are such good singles competitors that they already have earmarked for either the descent of Monet, which may or may not have begun, but you also have the women's title that, where are we going with it right now? In my opinion, not really much anywhere.
I think by this time next year, you will have women's trios champions.
Think they'll do that?
Especially with the way the Triangle of Sadness is going, or Triangle of Madness.
How dare you besmirch my girls that way?
Oh, that was a movie.
I don't disagree with the trios belts, but dear God, can we get rid of some of these men's belts? If everybody has a belt, what does it matter?
It's the invasion all over again.
I hate it.
I'm kind of digging the thing they're doing where during some of the intros, they're throwing to Renee ringside and she's giving kind of sideline reporter stuff. Because to me, that's what sideline reporting should be. It shouldn't be the same stuff over and over again. But I
love Renee Paquette at ringside because it gives you the feel of the venue as well. But stop doing stuff over top of the music. I know they're not all great, but there are some serious bangers that Ruckus put together there. Like if somebody talks over Eddie Kingston's intro music one more time, I'm gonna slap somebody.
I did like the vest he was wearing last night.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty cool.
Did you see? Well, let me ask you, Alex. You said they got too many belts. The fact that they bring in like Ring of Honor belts or something, is that an issue, or should
no?
Okay.
No. If you're keeping Ring of Honor separate, I'm cool with it. But the fact that you have the international title, the continental title, the whatever that crap that Okada is carrying around now, like I'm losing track of what the belts are called because there's 87 of them.
The NWA belt.
Oh, I am not happy about
basically,
that.
you would say
we both lost.
You would say have the tag, have the trios, have the world champ, and maybe just one minor belt.
Like, I could be okay if they have a purpose for the minor belts to have more than one.
Yeah.
I cannot take credit for this. This is something Rob has said for years. if you have a TV belt, whether you call it TNT, TBS, or whatever, you should have it defended regularly on TV. After that, now what I'm saying is if you want to do an international champion or a continental champion or fill in the blank, a Bojangles champion, whatever you want to do, and there's one other belt besides the TV belt, cool with it. Like TNT belt, TBS belt, I love. If you have one more than that, give me a reason. That's all. But right now, the reason is we want all the belts to exist. Still, shout out Brian Idol, the actual national champion.
Final battle
TV champion, excuse me.
Deonna Purrazzo, to the surprise of no one, is your first women's pure wrestling champion. I respect,
as it should be.
I respect that belt is not a teeny version of because I saw it when I was watching Ring of Honor before we logged in. That's a huge belt because she was had it over her shoulder. I was like, oh my goodness, the size of that belt. McGinnis Moriarty could be match of the year.
You were raving about it so much. I love.
Nigel McGuinness comes out with the original Ring of Honor pure belt. There's a piece of this I don't know that I told you.
You did not.
He comes out with the original pure belt, which apparently Lee Moriarty did not know was going to happen.
Those are the best. Why don't they let guys ad-lib more? Well, let me rephrase. Select people ad-lib. Nigel has earned it.
I would say go back and watch this match just in a vacuum because it's insane. And then at the end, Lee Moriarty wins.
Mm-hmm.
Nigel drops to both knees with the original belt and then gets up and gives the original belt to Moriarty.
That's cool.
I mean, I've said it before. I'll say it again. I'll keep saying it. Nigel McGuinness is one of the greatest heels in the history of Ring of Honor. And he even had his old school shirt that on the back it said, "No bumps necessary." And it looked like the Guinness logo on the front with his autograph. I was like, oh.
I would like to addendum something you just said. Nigel McGuinness is one of the greatest performers in ROH history, heel or face.
You're not wrong. I mean, that could be match of the year if people are paying enough attention.
Did you catch the dedication shout out from Samoa Joe?
Yeah.
I like that. Don, did you catch this one?
I didn't see from last night. I did not see.
So, do you know the story about how John Cena was originally found?
No, I know he was a bodybuilder and stuff like that. And
hold on a second.
And he did minor leagues in California and stuff like that.
Hold on. So his first appearance with a wrestling promotion was actually WCW in Ready to Rumble. He was an extra in the gym. Okay. Now, that piqued somebody's interest because of his big build, tan, cut, all of it. When they found him wrestling, he looked like $1 million because his main partner during those minor leagues in California was Joe Shinoa, also known as Samoa Joe. So Samoa Joe, formative in John Cena and AJ Styles.
Red Velvet regains the women's television title, so we're going to see what goes forward with Mercedes on that. Mm-hmm. And then Sammy Guevara now has a very strange place in wrestling history.
You told me this, and my brain melted. So, Don, brace yourself because I couldn't handle it.
Listen,
Sammy Guevara is the first person in wrestling history to lose and then regain without losing the tag titles 3 times. He was a tag champ with Dustin. Dustin gets hurt. They vacate the titles. He then wins it with Roosh. Roosh gets injured. They vacate the titles. He then wins it again in the Fatal 4
with Mortos.
Yeah.
So he's literally had to relinquish. So he's the only person to regain the tag titles from vacant twice.
And basically he's the only guy that's ever done recurrent tag title reigns or concurrent tag title reigns. I was like, that's math. I can't math.
You gotta give it to him though.
Yeah, well, I giggled loudly.
Well, I didn't realize they had done that either. I just thought he was continuous through. But you're right, based on how it applies, because of it being vacated one. But you know what? They're giving Sammy something to do. He's the tag guy for ROH.
Yep. Anything else before we transition back, boys?
No.
So I feel like there was something.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
And don't come at us about the Masked Man. We know they're using different people. They're Kaiser Sozeing this thing.
Yeah. Let's talk about some of the other shows right here at Sunset Lounge DFW.
Hello, it's Mike Reiner of Your Dark Companion here. Let me ask you, are you looking for something to fill the long dead air hours of your day? Well, join the Sunset Lounge DFW and Your Dark Companion on patreon.com, YouTube, and wherever you get your podcasts. Replace those sad, slow hours with sports, pop culture, music woven into interesting conversations. So step inside the green door, have a seat at the bar, and get in the groove with those shows and so very much more.
All right. Make sure, and there's even more show on there that wasn't showed yet. Signal 51 Chronicles just dropped.
Signal 51's on there.
Oh, I did. Are they good? Because they just joined the network.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little
There's
bit about
3 people that have audio with Reiner on that, and that's me, Signal 51, and Norm.
Boys, we have a guest.
Yes, we do.
Shabuya!
We just got sexier.
A man who understands standing on business. I watched the show, Zig.
Standing on business.
You know I do.
Yeah.
You know I do. Ziggy joins us from Beer Sports 30 o'clock things. Brand new episode.
You just Reinered it.
I know. But Ziggy knows. And we're so happy you're here, Zig. You're right on time.
Yes, sir.
We're just about to get, we actually flipped the script tonight because we knew you were going to be on later. So we're about to start sports, but we also wanted to talk about, before we get into it, last night, Alex and I got to do a preview of Netflix House over at the Galleria.
Mm-hmm.
It opened today officially to the public. It is off the chain, dude.
I was gonna say, how is it? So it's like Squid Games. We talking Stranger Things. We talk like it's everything times 10.
I want to clarify. Only person to survive every Squid Game in his group.
And so basically,
and didn't win.
the immersive experiences for Squid Game and Stranger Things are the only things that are ticketed events. Squid Game will run you anywhere from $30 to $35, and Stranger Things will run you $40 to $45.
Not bad.
Stranger Things is kind of an immersive / escape room experience.
I got you.
In Squid Game, you actually do play some of the games that they play on the show. And I haven't seen Squid Game, and I did it anyway, and I had an absolute blast. It's fully immersive.
I will clarify, 2 of the games are not in the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 2 of the 5 games are not in the show, but there is direct parallel to the show.
Okay.
Ziggy just went to Netflix House.
Oh, my bad.
You lost it. That's downstairs.
I can jump on that real quick picture. I'm like, nice.
That's downstairs on the first floor with some beautiful artwork on the walls of all the different shows. On the second floor, they have an arcade that every game is themed on one of their shows. Like their version of DDR is themed on K-pop Demon Hunters. They have a Bridgerton maze. They have some story rooms you can go in. They have a LED floor that's based on Floor is Lava.
Floor is Lava. Yeah. The Killer Queen is Stranger Things themed. That was really cool. They have the classic football passing game for their Christmas games, and
basketball at the NBA too. And right outside of that, they do have the bar and restaurant, the Netflix Bites, which Alex and I did in Vegas. Very, very similar, although the one in Vegas is a little bit more contained and does not have the open kitchen that this one does. This is the second. The first one opened in Philly.
I'm still mad I didn't order the steak.
Yeah, nobody bothered to pay attention to the fact that last night all the food was 50% off. So you know your boy got steak and frites, and it was off the chain.
It was so good.
And I had an onion dip that was based on glass onion, and it came out in a little glass onion. It was kind of neat. And then they have the merch store where they have some prop. Right now they're featuring props from Bridgerton, but they have little sections of the merch store for the big shows, and then they have one section of it. That's actually Netflix Texas themed.
Yep.
So like they have a sweater because you know how like if you're on there for a while, it says, "Are you still watching?" This one says, "Are y'all still watching?"
That's fire. Okay.
They got a Real Tree hoodie and a few different things that are branded. So it says Netflix, but only the T and the X are filled in.
So like the one in Philly, instead of the F in Netflix, it's a PH.
Nice. Okay.
So they're doing that. The next one will be opened in Vegas. I'm assuming it's going to be at that Area 51 thing.
Area 15.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's where they're going to put it.
You know what? Let me see if I can't get some quick answers. Give me a minute.
I asked somebody on the staff last night, and she's like, "I've never been to Vegas. I don't know."
Oh
Because
wow.
they've got that John Wick experience at that Vegas thing in Area 15 that I've seen footage from.
Area 15 has a bunch of areas or different things like
added
that.
A year-round Hollywood Horror Nights. That John Wick thing looks amazing. That's the thing I want to go do.
Nah, that's fire.
So,
sound like it's gonna be a time.
I'm telling you, highly recommend. Go in there, have a good time. They've got different neons for the different shows, and then they have these screens that just cycle through stuff. And they have one for Monday Night Raw, and it's 2 pieces of sushi wrestling.
Yes. And they toss a steak to your Witcher, like toss a coin.
Orange is the new snack.
What was that other one you pointed out that just broke me because I couldn't see it?
I don't remember.
It was right around the corner from us.
Is it cake? But yeah, it's really a lot of fun. They're definitely going to be. I see them doing a lot of expansion. But yeah, go check it out at the Galleria. It's the first 2 floors, but you can get in from outside the mall on the first floor, and that's where the immersive stuff is. But you can also go to the second floor and go in through the gift shop. So you got a couple of different ways going. I'm sure that they were jam-packed today.
Okay, I have confirmation from Vegas. It is going at Boulevard next to the MGM Grand.
Where the Netflix Nights is.
Yeah, so they're Netflix. It's outside the MGM Grand, a little bit further down on the strip. So it's going to be between MGM Grand and Paris.
Oh,
it's right on the strip. That's awesome.
I think that's where the Stranger Things pop-up was.
I was about to say, wasn't there?
I think that's a little. I think the Stranger Things pop-up was further up, but I could be wrong. I think it's a little bit further down from there, but it's right in that area.
I picked up a Hellfire Club T-shirt, and they sell.
That was such a great one.
Flavored popcorn that are themed on the different shows. But yeah, it's so much fun, man.
I might have to check this out now. So it's at the Galleria.
Yep. It's right next to the Grand Lux, so you can see it from the tollway
while it's still there.
Yeah. And then out front of it, there's characters from the different shows that all are like they're all walking dogs, but they're mini versions of them. Like there's a Demogorgon walking a little mini Demogorgon.
Walking Dart, the demo dog.
It's really
one of the guards from Squid Game is walking the piggy bank.
Is it permanent or is it going to be?
It's permanent, Don.
It's okay.
I was talking about the Grand Lux is going away, Don.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I heard
we heard that rumor last night that the Grand Lux is going away. My wife is not happy about that.
Take her to Cheesecake Factory.
Well, let's just say. So let's go and run through some scores last week in the NFL. Oh, the NFL hates me. Come on, do the thing. Last Thursday night, Detroit giving 3.5, and it didn't matter because they opened a can on Dallas by 2 touchdowns.
Yup.
John, your Steelers held up. You were getting
hold on.
You didn't need it.
I got. You know how much I hate the Ravens, but I'm gonna say it right now.
Yeah,
that was a touchdown. It was not an incomplete.
No,
pass.
You're right, but you know what? You're leading the division right now.
Yeah,
I know.
And we are on.
We are well on your way to Mike Tomlin's winning season.
No,
very exciting.
That felt hollow. That was a catch. That was a touchdown. That totally would affect it. I don't know how they said it was. I hate them. I hate the Ravens. I respect them. I hate them. But that was a touchdown.
No, yeah, you're absolutely right. I've seen the footage.
I'm gonna say it.
I don't know anybody disagrees.
Jacksonville was giving 2.5, but didn't need it because they beat up on Indianapolis, who now have 44-year-old Phillip Rivers.
Such a bad break for them. Like they started off so amazing, And just to continue to drop down the toilet bowl is crazy. I would really like to know what
The
kind
moment
of
Sauce went down.
Well, let me throw this at you, boys. Phillip Rivers is a grandfather. How many other quarterbacks in the history of the NFL have played an active game as a grandfather?
Brett Favre.
Well, I would argue there's probably about 5 of them that didn't know they were grandfathers.
I'm just saying.
Looking at
Brett
you,
Favre's
Kenny
the only
Stabler.
other one. Brett Favre is the only other one.
Looking at Jim Plunkett.
My favorite quarterback.
It's at least 3 Raiders.
Well, and another thing I thought was interesting I heard is if he is activated for a game, because right now he's on the practice squad, so that we need to put that out there because people aren't focused enough on that. If he plays in an active game, it resets the clock for his Hall of Fame eligibility.
Which is dumb.
I agree, 100%.
There has already been leaks, rumors, innuendo, whatever you want to call it, that they have no intention of Rivers playing. He's there to babysit Riley Leonard and speed up his development. And if it doesn't go bad, then Rivers, or if it doesn't go well, then Rivers goes in.
I just love when they were having their 10th kid, they asked, he's got enough now, who plays quarterback? He's like, I'm always the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. New Orleans beats Tampa Bay because the NFL hates me. And they were giving a touchdown and a half. Miami beats up on the Jets as I had anticipated. Minnesota blanks the Commanders and was only giving a point.
Yeah, they
full meltdown right now. Tennessee wins by 2. Cleveland was giving them 3.5 because it's December and it's the NFL. Buffalo does pull out the win, but does not cover as they were giving 6 and win by 5. Seattle doesn't need the 7 because all of a sudden they're the favorites in the NFC. But again, Falcon's going to Falcon. Denver wins by a touchdown, but they were giving 8.5 to the Raiders. And we only have another week left before the autumn wind is gone.
Well, as with Ziggy here, has he been present for your autumn wind?
Did you know that fact, Ziggy, that the autumn wind is
I have never.
That's the old intro.
Yeah, back in the day. Let's see. LA was giving 9.5 and didn't need it. Hell, they almost got the over-under by themselves as they show Arizona the door in their own house 45-17.
Yeah, I couldn't have been more wrong on that one, could I?
And Ziggy's boys cover. It could not have been closer as they were giving 6.5 to Chicago and win by 7.
And still remain Kings of the North. Please respect us and please understand we hate the Bears and down go the Bears and Caleb and his nail polish. We're good.
Especially when you're in the frozen tundra.
So we do know that the ownership has transferred from Rodgers to Love. It has been proven.
Sunday Night Football, Houston getting 5, but didn't need it as the Kansas City free fall continues as they win by 10. And Monday Night Football, Philly starts their free fall where Jalen Hurts gets 2 turnovers on the same play.
5.
And gives up 5 total. As they were giving a point and lose by 3. Now, earlier in the show, I asked Alex to remind me because right now, Thursday Night Football, we're tied at 7 in Raymond James Field. Tampa Bay tonight wearing the throwbacks, which I absolutely abhor. But there's another layer to this. Today is the anniversary of Tampa Bay getting their first win in franchise history after losing over 60 games straight.
What?
60?
I'm actually, it might be 20.
I think you mean 16.
No, it was in the 20s.
Oh, wow.
At least in the 20s. So them wearing those unis Actually, I'm going to look up and see what the number was.
Oh,
because
I'm on it. You handle your business. I'm looking it up.
They said it today on PTI that today was the anniversary of them getting their first franchise win in history. And I think because until the mid 90s, they only had one winning season ever. And I think it's when they changed the unis.
Yeah.
26.
Right.
26. That's right. 26. I had it backwards.
60's insane.
But it's Tampa Bay in the
Even
80s,
then.
in the 70s and 80s.
Come on, Alvin Harper had a winning touchdown at some point.
It's one of my when they had the press conference and they asked the coach, what he thinks about what's it going to take to get his offense to execute properly. He said, "I'm for it." That was his answer.
Yep.
But that right now, Tampa Bay giving 6, but we're early in the second quarter. Coming up on Sunday, this will be the last week without a Saturday game as we go to the holidays. Arizona goes to NRG Stadium. Houston giving them 9.5. Right now, Arizona's 3-10. Give me Houston all day long.
If you can give me Houston's defense versus a bottom half team, I don't know what number I'd stop at. Give me Houston. I'd probably stop at double digits if I'm being honest.
Ziggy.
I'm going to say that the Cardinals are going to cover. I think 9.5 is too much to give on a respectable team. I mean, this is the NFL. People are competitive, playing for their jobs, things like that. And I don't believe in CJ Stroud in that offense. So
that's fair.
That's my only caveat. Too many points to give to CJ Stroud in that offense.
Well, I think what you're dealing
defense
with is you're dealing with Houston's defense trying to keep them in the playoff picture, and Arizona at this point just wants to play spoiler. And
Ziggy, don't take away my boy Ozzy possibly getting 2 scores on pick sixes or fumble returns.
Don, what you got?
Started at 7.5, and now it's 9. That just keeps the people are taking Houston. I'm going to take Houston.
Jets go to Don's Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville giving
Jaguars. I love it.
2 touchdowns. This is a minus 13.5. And I'm still taking Jacksonville. And don't go back and tell me that it's 15.
I can start in this one because this started at 12.5 and it keeps on going just like the last one. I got to take my dark horse all year. I'm on the positive by taking them every week on this. So do you know what? I'm taking the Jags. They're going to cover. They're the dark horse. I have faith in them more than my Steelers this year.
I love how we're referring to a 2-touchdown favorite as the dark horse right now. But this is a split for me. If Tyrod can go, and I haven't seen him ruled out yet, Jets all day. If he can't go and we're relying on Brady Cook, I got to lean Jags.
I don't think it matters who. The Jags are on fire, and the Jags are going to the playoffs. Maybe a possibility of running through the AFC because they're the team that, besides Houston, that nobody wants to see. That defense is sneaky good. I am taking the Jags to win and cover.
And boys, this is week 14, and we have 4 games with double-digit lines.
Yeah.
Isn't this 15?
15.
Oh, it is 15.
Yeah.
4 games with double digits. That's the first one. Here's the second one. Philly giving 11.5 to the Raiders. Philly is having issues. Actually, no, Philly's not having issues. They're having subscriptions because they can't stop them. I hate to say this because it's weird, but give me Vegas plus 11.5.
If Philly has subscriptions, the Raiders have Reader's Digest showing up on a weekly basis. I know that's a lot of points, but I have seen 0 from the Raiders that say they can score, and at least Philly can score 14. So that might be it, all they need.
Don, what you got?
It was like 13.5. It's a lot, but yeah, Vegas has won 2 games, so they can score a little bit, barely. But I think Philly's trying to keep that thing for the playoffs and try to keep ahead, and a loss would kill them. They want to, show that they got some power for the rest of the year. I'm taking Philly.
Zig.
I honestly, that line is crazy.
Mhm.
I don't trust Philly right now. Philly doesn't care about winning style points. They're better, obviously, head and shoulders, but they don't care about style points. They just want to win. I'm going to take the Raiders. I don't believe Philly's going to win by double digits. That's insane.
Well, it is the early set game for a West Coast team going east, too.
Oh, okay. That does change. Never mind.
Football club
taking
goes
Philly.
to MetLife to play the Giants, and the Giants are giving football club 2.5.
Give me the snooze button.
Yeah, like this is one
I'm a Giants fan.
which I am not. I would avoid this game like the plague.
Ugh.
But man, I this is one of those broken clock is right twice a day kind of games. I hate to say it, but give me New York minus 2.5. The Commanders are limping towards the end of the season, and I'm sad because man, they came out strong.
To borrow or paraphrase Rob from earlier, give me the Giants because they hate me. We finally have a high pick and don't need it, and we can get all the capital we need, and they're going to win 3 of their last 4, wind up at like the 12th pick that nobody wants. It's going to be the Giants, and I'm going to be pissed.
Start at 1.5.
Mm-hmm.
Washington has a better record, so I'm going to take them. That's the only reason.
By a game,
But it's still a better record.
That is factually accurate. The Giants' real win already happened with Cam Scatabo walking into the facility. End of list. Ziggy.
I'm going Giants, man. I think Jackson can win them a game. I think that defense is no slouch either. They're sneaky good too. They just have a terrible offense. So, and the Commanders are just, literally fractured. I wouldn't even play Jaden Daniels. I wouldn't even play him anymore. Just sit in.
Same.
Some help.
In the battle for supremacy in the AFC East, this could be the game of the week. Buffalo goes to Gillette Stadium. Buffalo is only giving a point to New England. I have to ride with Buffalo because I've got them winning the AFC. So -1, I think this will be a tight game. You're over under at 49.5. I would take the under, but I think Buffalo wins this by a field goal.
One person on this panel that I know of predicted double-digit wins for the Patriots, and one of their 11 wins was beating Buffalo earlier this year in Buffalo. You're telling me the Patriots are going to get worse at home? Give me the Pats.
Patriots in December. Miami beats them more often than not.
Yeah, because they don't care because Miami sucks.
Just say it. The record's the record, bro.
Hey, Rob, I agree with you exactly what you said, basically, on Buffalo.
And Buffalo's trying to hold on to that lead in the division because it's on their heels.
You mean New England trying to hold on to the lead?
Yeah, I was going to say New England's holding on to the lead.
And they're up by 2-3 games.
I was looking at the wild card standings. I apologize.
I will say, listen, as an honorary Buffalo Bills Mafia member, I love the Bills Mafia. I love the fan base. Here's the one thing that scares me. Those tackles are injured blocking for Drake. I think Buffalo is looking for revenge, and this is the last door that Josh Allen needs to knock on and kill on his way to the playoffs. So give me the Bills and pretty much a pick 'em. So I'll take the Bills.
The island. I love the island.
Have you guys seen this commercial with the Bills Mafia baptisms?
Yes.
Can I tell you what it was like trying to explain that to my mother-in-law? Because we were sitting together watching the game, and she is like, "What is this? I'm like, okay, so I had to explain the Bills Mafia the best I could. I'm like, I'm not saying it makes any sense. I'm just saying this is what it is.
It is.
Chargers go to Arrowhead. Casey's giving them 5.5. I've got to take Kansas City right now, if for no other reason, as I've got to stick by my Chargers gonna Charger that I do every year.
One team is playing infinitely better than the other, and they're almost a touchdown dog. I know you love the Chargers going to Charger, but this Chiefs team looks like they've checked out.
Yeah,
I don't think Kelsey plays more than 40% of the snaps in any game for the rest of the year, and then he's done. Mahomes is still trying to figure out who he can rely on that isn't named Rashee Rice. Give me the team that's playing well and an underdog. This is like a no-brainer. I know it's Arrowhead, but who cares?
Yeah, I'm with Alex on this one. I actually am going to say this. I think the Chargers are going to win.
Okay.
Even though I'll take the 5.5. I think that, it's basically KC, they're not technically out of out of the playoffs yet, but one more loss, they probably punched their ticket to sitting at home in the playoffs. And I think, Kelsey's more worried about his wedding, so they're going to lose.
Shout out to the Publix banner that they just showed at Raymond James.
What do you got, Zach?
I'm going to say one name and one name only. He's back. Omari Hampton. Listen,
Omari and Hampton.
Yeah, Omari, yeah. That Chiefs team is terrible, borderline. The defense is giving up. They don't care. Kelsey's checked out. Patrick has 10 interceptions already. And, they don't look good. They look very shaky. He doesn't trust the receiver core. Give me the Chargers. Give me the Chargers and give me Harbaugh to scream for no reason at the end of the game like Super Bowl.
Because Harbaugh's.
Speaking of Harbaugh's, Baltimore goes to Cincinnati, where Joe Burrow is starting to make noise that he wants to leave. Baltimore giving them 2.5. I think the chaos is going to get to Cincinnati this week. Baltimore wants to bounce back and stay competitive and get their butts back above 500. I would take Baltimore minus 2.5.
I genuinely thought this number was going to be higher, but at a number this low, I have to stick with Baltimore. I feel like there is a run coming, and I said it in our preseason show. I feel like Baltimore is going to figure out a way to get hot at the end of the year under Lamar Jackson for a change and run to the Super Bowl. I'm taking Baltimore like Don takes the Jaguars. Let's go.
What's the line right now?
Baltimore minus 2.5.
It's gone up a point.
1.5 and went 2.5, but still, like I say, this is the black and blue division. This game will not be won by more than 7 points. It's gonna no matter who wins.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking Baltimore because they got I just think they're a little bit tougher right now, but again, that means nothing.
And just so y'all know, we're running long tonight.
Oh yeah,
Zig.
I'm gonna take the Ravens for the simple fact that Joe Burrow, yes, he's back, but he's been sacked more than any quarterback in the history of the NFL. He's like 200 sacks in like half the game. It's crazy. That was insane that I heard that he got sacked 200 times. I'm like, yeah, give me the Ravens. They're getting healthy at the right time. So
that's basically the synopsis of, yeah, Jamar Chase is cool, but Penei Sewell was the right pick.
Yeah, I asked you to document the bowl picks and send them to me later so I can focus on the PowerPoint.
Okay, let me find a place to do that.
Cleveland goes to Soldier Field while Soldier Field is still where it is. Chicago's giving 7.5. That's the quietest 9-4 in the NFL. It ain't enough. Chicago's going to womp on Cleveland.
Sorry, you asked me to do the sheets, and now I'm thrown off. Apologies. Which game are we going on?
Bears,
Cleveland going to Chicago. Chicago giving 7.5.
Give me the Bears. Shador's going to get his butt whipped.
I agree on the same.
I hate the Bears. and I'm gonna go Cleveland just for the simple fact that I hate the Bears, and I think Shador's playing better than anyone gave him credit for. So, give me Shador.
That is fact.
It's time, baby. It's time.
We get into the late set, and your next two games are the other two that are double-digit lines. Indy goes to Seattle, who is just tearing through everybody right now. Seattle giving 13.5. This game will not be pretty on any level. Seattle might hang a 50 burger on those boys. And the over-under
Seattle's
40.
definitely the win. Seattle's definitely the win, but that's just so many points. And the Colts, yeah, they lost Daniel Jones. Sauce has been out, but they were winning before Sauce got knocked out. This is a team that has been finding ways to win, and Seattle has actually not been as great at home, which is the big shocker for this season to me. And I'm still going to take the Seahawks because the Colts are going to have a couple of weeks to try and figure it out.
Yeah. Gentlemen.
Team started at 10.5. Now it's gone to 13. I'm taking Seattle.
Damn,
That Phillip Rivers negative bump.
I was gonna say, are we all in unison on this? Listen, I don't care. Jonathan Taylor should be in the conversation for MVP.
Absolutely.
But it's not enough. Sam Darnold didn't miss much of a beat when he went there. He has thrown a lot of interceptions, but hey, JSN. I mean, yeah, no, I'll take Seattle and the points actually.
Tennessee goes to Santa Clara. Niners giving 12.5. San Francisco right now is in the wild card if the playoffs started today. For them to hang on to it and stay competitive in the division, they're gonna use this game. Give me San Francisco minus 12.5.
This breaks down to what your departments, when you're thinking of it as a business, the only thing Tennessee has an advantage in is kicker. But McCaffrey's going to score 6 while they're getting 3, if anything. Give me San Francisco.
I'm in the same boat.
Dig.
I feel like you just disrespecting the San Francisco Niners kickers in the onslaught of rotation that they've had.
You mean the competition?
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah, between Moody and everybody else that's been in there. But anyway, I'm taking the Niners. This is too easy. Cam Ward, 9 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Like, enough is enough. This will be.
He has also been playing better than he's getting credit for.
For sure,
he's just getting hit because he has no blocking.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and no real receivers as of right now. So we'll see.
In the game, I pray is not your local game. Carolina goes to the Superdome. Carolina has 70% of the wins between these two teams. And somehow it's above 500. And it's giving 2.5. What I have is the remote. But I would take Carolina minus 2.5. I don't care what New Orleans did to my Bucks last week.
Everything in my being wants to take the Saints. I want the Saints to win this game. Outside of Tyler Shuck's runs last week, they looked like crap. I mean, give me Carolina at only 2.5. This team is actually clicking in every facet. Give me Carolina.
Alex, are you going to be okay with that assignment, or do I just need to do it?
No, I'm working on it. I'm just
I'm
multitasking right now.
I didn't want it to be too much. I want to make sure
Call me stupid, louder.
I mean,
I'm kidding you.
2.5 point thing. I'm taking Carolina because I think they'll win more than that.
Zig.
Rico Dottle. Big game. Give me the Panthers, man. They're the only team that beat my Packers. We'll go from there.
Lions at Rams. LA giving 6. I believe in MCDC. I would say give me the Rams give me the Lions +6. This is a team, again, that's also fighting for survival right now. They're literally right below the red line for the wild card by a game.
This entire game is going to be dependent on how free Jahmyr Gibbs can get. Because here's what I really want to bet on with this game. Give me Stafford over. Give me an anytime touchdown from Adams. Give me Puka over 8 catches and 100 yards. Give me Kyron Williams to score a touchdown. Give me Balake Karoom to score a touchdown. The Rams are going to hang 40 on the Lions. Gibbs is going to have to score 4 touchdowns himself. Montgomery's going to need to get 1 or 2. St. Brown's going to need 1 or 2 to keep up. I actually think the Rams cover this. If it got over a touchdown, I'd flip it, but at less than 7, give me the Rams.
Detroit needs to win. I think they're actually going to win it, so I'm taking Detroit.
Yeah, I just don't think it's enough. Rams offense is just on fire. Matt Stafford also should be in the MVP conversation. I mean, he's playing out of his body right now. So give me the Rams to win, cover, and go over 54.5 for the total game, because this is going to be a nice little shootout.
Yeah. Don't think I didn't notice you loving me talking about all those overs for the Rams.
In the last game of the late set, Zig, your Packers go to Invesco. And you're giving 2.5 to Denver. This to me is the proverbial trap game. Because on one hand, Green Bay is really coming alive, but on the other hand, Denver's not slowing down. Just because you're our special guest, Zig, I'm going to take your boys, but I don't feel good about it.
I would like to defer to later. So, Don, go ahead.
This one's close. What's the line again? Because it was 1.5.
Green Bay -2.5.
It was 1.5. You know what? I have to go. My bud Zig on this one. I'm gonna take the Green Bay.
I appreciate a little love, fellas. I just want to let you know your money is safe, okay? Because not only are the Packers going to win, they're going to cover, and the reason they're going to cover is simply because Bo Nix ain't it. So they are, how do I put, the defense is clicking on both teams, right? Micah had a slow week last week, but that's because they be holding him every play. Listen, it is what it is. We all, as Cowboy fans, the Cowboy fans out there know that's a complaint they had every day, every game. I just don't believe in Bo Nix. I don't think when you look at the quarterback situation, I think Love is a better quarterback than Bo Nix. And I think that Bo Nix, he's been showing it lately. He doesn't lose them games, but he's a mediocre game manager at best.
In honor of a legend and a hero. Those are some great points, Ziggy. Not so fast, my friend. Denver will win this game outright. Jordan Love will wind up making one of those patented bad deep ball passes, but they've got the secondary to cover it. It will be a close game, and Denver will pull it out. So once again, welcome to the island.
Kyle Pitts just got about 50 yards receiving in back-to-back plays for a touchdown.
Yeah, I really hope I started him.
Speaking of the Cowboys, they are hosting Minnesota in Sunday Night Football. They're giving Minnesota 6. There's not enough for me to believe in Dallas right now. I will take Minnesota +6 on the road.
Started at 5.5. Now it's 6. I'm taking Minnesota too. Dallas is done.
See, the interesting thing for me here is you have Minnesota being as bipolar as a team can be, winning 30-0, losing 30-0. Dallas, as I said at the trade deadline, they made some good moves. I don't know that 6.5 is enough. Give me Dallas.
It's even.
Oh, it went down to 6. I love it even more. It's the same. Give me Dallas.
You
Dallas
talk
by a
about the
touch-
hook. I want to make sure we're clear.
Well, at the same time, you're still the only one that looks at those numbers, so we need to rely on you for it.
I'm gonna say Dallas, man. Listen, Dallas, nighttime. They play primetime, nighttime. They play better for some odd reason. Like you said, as far as the defense, they did make some good pickups. Quentin Williams coming in, that linebacker that they got, I forget his name now. But listen, I don't really
Logan
believe.
Wilson.
What's that?
Logan Wilson.
There you go. I don't really believe in Minnesota. And the reason I don't believe in Minnesota is because the same reason I picked my quarterback to win last week or this week. Who is their quarterback? Okay. Case point. Yeah, exactly.
Well, no. Right now, it's either McCarthy or Brosmer, and either one of them are just token white guys at this point.
And apparently I'm on call. So I might have to leave early. I don't know.
Oh, I only got Section 202 selling peanuts.
Monday Night Football, Don and I would like to apologize to America.
Oh, my God.
Miami goes to Acupuncture Stadium for two teams that are a combined 500. Pittsburgh is giving 3, which makes it
Pick them.
It's a pick 'em.
I don't know why.
I got to take my boys.
Home field advantage.
No, I know.
I
I
got
don't
to take.
are favored by more. Jesus Christ.
3.5. I'm taking. I got to go with my team on this one. I don't have faith, but
I believe in Joe Hendry.
It's interesting because Accenture Stadium is one of the worst places in the NFL to play, but it's also going to be that disgusting, horrible Pittsburgh field that seems to help on defense whenever they play against runners like Achane, against Waddle. Pittsburgh has been doing just enough to win games, and I think Tomlin is cruising to his next winning season for you, Don. I'm taking Pittsburgh.
Let's all say it together in unison. Give me the Steelers and give me them to cover. I'm surprised this line is so small. Miami plays terrible in the cold, and it's going to be, as of right now, they're saying it's going to be 21 degrees. It's going to be cold, hot, windy, nasty. Give me Pittsburgh in a slow, cook 'em under kind of game. So
that's when you get the Tua.
Oh my God, has he not regressed?
All right, boys. It is time for those of you that are longtime fans of the show, longtime members of the Empire. I've got to move you boys to a different screen so I can see yous, and I got to share my screen, which I will be doing momentarily. One moment, please.
I have all of them in the spreadsheet. I'm going chronologically, so there may be a moment if you have something slightly different there. I'll need to ask a pause. I will just let you know that.
Right. It is time for our 2025 College Bowl prediction show. We're going to pick them all for you, kids. Now, these are straight up. There's no lines involved. We are not going to pick past the semifinals. We will come back and do the finals and the semifinals after the break, just because there's 12 teams involved in this thing. Notre Dame declines a bowl, which I like. That doesn't surprise me. They don't need money. They got money.
Right, babies.
I hate it. As a Notre Dame supporter, I hate it.
What does surprise me is the alleged agreement that Notre Dame has allegedly made with the playoff committee that next year, if they finish in the top 12, they get an automatic bid.
Yes.
That was a little much for me.
Nasty work.
Yeah.
So,
and honestly, the reason I hate this the most is there's seniors on this team that may never get to play again.
Yep.
They're not going to get the bowl. They're not going to get the swag bags. They're not going to get the experience, all because they want to cry.
And by the way, Alex has set up a pick'em. If you would like to join us on ESPN.com, I'll be making my picks probably tomorrow because I wait until like the day before. So,
I am going to also add it to the QR code that you can see either at the top of your screen. So
That's
it'll be
covered.
on there, or you can go to ESPN, search for the Clubhouse podcast. We will also be posting it on all of our socials.
I need to move the QR code because it's
Something what Alex said though. I see your point 100%, but they can make a beef why they should be in. But here's the thing: if you want to make sure you're in, you have less losses.
That's
so
a good
any
point.
team that did not make the that make the playoffs, who are griping, have less losses. Be like Indiana. Be like Ohio.
Well, let's get into it.
We'll get there. We'll get there, Don.
Yeah, let's get there because we got a lot of bowls to get through.
Yeah.
And I got such great compliments on the presentation last year. I just went back to the same presentation. So
Love it.
starting on Friday with the Cricket Celebration Bowl on Saturday. I'm sorry. We have South Carolina State and Prairie View A&M.
I will say this is the least prepared I've ever been for our bowl picks. I don't even know who's opted out at this point, but I'll take the lead on this one because this season I am a Prairie View A&M backer. I am a supporter. I want all the good things for that team, that coach, that organization. Let's go Prairie View.
This will be at 11 a.m. All these times are central because do your own math. This is 11 a.m. on your local ABC affiliate on Saturday. Don.
That's a Prairie View.
Ziggy?
Yeah, Prairie View. Great story, great coach, great team so far. So I think they're gonna take it.
And that's a clean sweep. I'm gonna take Prairie View as well. They're playing better than they have in a while. So and they play here every year, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
And don't leave during halftime.
No, that's all sacrilege.
Right.
7 p.m. on Saturday Central Time, we have the Bucked Up. I have to enunciate that. The Bucked Up LA Bowl hosted by Gronk. Bucked Up is an energy drink. They have a couple of.
It is.
We have.
Is that an endorsement, Ziggy?
We have Boise State, which has a chapel in its parking lot where my mother got married, taking on the Huskies of Washington. Don, I believe you have honors at this point.
Boise State.
Okay. Zig?
Yeah, give me Boise State. I think they've had some unfortunate L's this season, but Washington is terrible, so give me Boise State.
Boise hasn't been the same since their heyday. And Washington, even in bad day or bad years, has still been pretty quality in the Pac Northwest. I'm sticking with Washington.
You know what? I'm going to go with Alex on this.
What?
I'm with you.
Mr. Boise on this show?
I'm not Mr. Boise. I don't live there. My mom lives there. Although, beautiful area country. Love it up there. The blue field is weird. All right, we go to Tuesday night because they're not going to go up against Monday Night Football. 8 o'clock Central on the ESPN. We have the IS4S Salute to Veterans Bowl coming to you live.
We needed an eye chart.
Oh, by the way, Celebration Bowls at Mercedes-Benz Stadium and the LA Bowl is at SoFi because Inglewood's always up to no good. At the Crampton Bowl in Montgomery, Alabama, we have the former Troy State going up against Jacksonville State. Zig, you got honors.
Tough. Never watched either of these teams, but heard good things about Troy State. So we're gonna go with Troy.
Alex.
I want to take Jacksonville State. I want to take Jack State. There's some history there. But this is a home game for Troy.
Yeah.
Give me that.
Don?
I like the name Jacksonville. I don't know either team. So let's go to Jacksonville, like my dark horse.
I'm going with Troy as well. Like Alex said, it's in their backyard. I got a buddy that at one time worked for them. So shout out to Troy. Formerly, I liked it when they were Troy State though. And I found a couple of logos for some of these teams that are like the one for North Texas. Get ready. Oh, I love that logo. Also, we now go to the 17th, which will be next Wednesday. live from Camping World Stadium in Orlando, Florida at 4 o'clock Central. On the ESPN is the Staff DNA Cure Bowl. Staff DNA is a staffing company for HR professionals. They have an office over in Rockwall. In this game, Old Dominion takes on my alma mater in the University of South Florida Bulls. Alex, you have the honors.
Old Dominion sucks running. Give me South Florida.
Don. Say again.
I said Old Dominion.
All right. Zig.
South Florida.
Give me my Bulls. All day long. It's my boys. I'm just going to be interested to see where they put that stadium and what they tear down to put it up, because there's no room on it. Zero. All right.
In Orlando, so that's like up the street. So
yeah, an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So, and then
I could do it in an hour.
On the ESPN, we go to Mobile, Alabama at Hancock Whitney Stadium for the 68 Ventures Bowl. We have the Raging Cajuns of Louisiana taking on, I'm sorry, who? That's right, the University of Delaware.
The Fighting Joe Flacco's.
I actually had to reread my screen. I'm like, because anytime you say Delaware, I just go straight to Wayne's World. Hey,
we're in Delaware. But I will have to say 2 of my favorite people on the planet live in Delaware. So there is that.
Don, you got the honors.
Louisiana. Oh, sorry. Don?
I said Delaware.
You got to remember there's a delay on your mic, so you might want to say a couple of words and then give us your pick, because we're not hearing it.
Okay.
So, Zig. And you see me looking over here because the boys are over here. They're normally here, just everybody else.
Mm-hmm. Birds if you want to, but Delaware is sneaky good. Won some money on them this season.
For me, act like you've been there before, and I don't know that Delaware has, so I'm going with Louisiana. Up next, we go to next Thursday, 1 week from tonight. Actually, that's going to be Saturday. No, I hate doing math. It is next Thursday, the 18th. There's only one bowl, and it's right up the street from my house. This one was a last-minute addition as we go to the Star in Frisco for the Xbox Bowl. Arkansas State, the Wolfpack, taking on Missouri State. 2 great logos. Zig, you got honors.
Give me Arkansas State. Again, another team that I've won some money on, so had the honor of watching them and pulling my hair out. So there we are.
Alex.
I'm not going to lie. I can't even find this on the list.
I think this was the one that I said was TBA, and I found it today.
No, but what I'm saying is on the contest list, I can't even find it added yet. So it's Arkansas State and Missouri State?
Correct.
Well, I've heard of one of them, so give me Arkansas State.
Don.
Missouri State. Missouri.
Shout out to my boy Mikey, who used to work at Arkansas State. So give me the Wolfpack. And it's red and black, and it's the Wolfpack. Don't turn your back on them. That's what I'm saying. Then we go to next Friday night, the 19th, 11 a.m. on the ESPN. That's Central Time. We go to Conway, South Carolina at Brooks Stadium for the Myrtle Beach Bowl presented by Engine. I don't know whose Engine's presenting this.
Before we get too far away, Don, you were the only one that took Missouri State on the Xbox Bowl, correct?
I think so.
Okay, cool.
The powerhouse matchup. Kennesaw State.
Powerhouse.
The Fighting Braun Breakers.
Zig, I believe you have honors.
Well, I didn't hear the teams.
Kennesaw State and Western Michigan.
All right, thank you.
I'm going to have to go Kennesaw State.
Alex.
I agree with Ziggy. Kennesaw State had to come on late. They're getting hot at the right time to win, and the Braun Breaker connection is real. Give me Kennesaw State.
Don.
I agree. Kennesaw.
Let's make that a clean sweep.
Yeah.
How often do I get to say the word Kennesaw on air? That's all I'm saying.
That's kind of up
next,
to you, really.
2:30 Central on the ESPN on December 19th. We go to the team, the stadium currently being featured on Prime Video, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, St. Pete, Florida, for the Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl. In this game, the Memphis Tigers take on the NC State Wolfpack. Alex, you have honors.
I have, to borrow Ziggy's phrase from earlier, I have made quite a coin from NC State over the years, and I believe that'll continue by beating Memphis.
Don.
You go with Memphis. Why not?
Because Penny Hardaway said no.
Give me NC State. Another sneaky good. Listen, I don't really believe in Memphis. We'll just leave it at that.
I walked there once.
Don't you start.
I've been on the campus of NC State, so give me the Wolfpack.
What a way to pick. I like it.
Let's see.
Wait, Don, are you doing your normal picks this year, or are you just picking as they come?
As they come.
Oh, there's no game this year.
Don used to have a pattern to his picks every year. Like one was like which team
Coin
lives
flips
closer to there. He would do coin flips. He went by colors one year.
One time it was who was closer to Montana.
Uh-huh.
Which was really funny when you had either side of the state covered and he freaked.
All
All right, guys, let's get into the first of your playoff games that will take place in Memorial Stadium in Norman, Oklahoma.
What was your pick, Rob? NC State?
Yeah.
Okay.
It takes place in Norman, Oklahoma, or as Ziggy likes to call it, the Promised Land.
Uber.
As the Oklahoma Sooners take on the Atlanta Braves with a mullet.
Mm-hmm.
Alabama. Don, you have honors.
You know what? Alabama, I think, is overrated this year. I'm going Oklahoma over those two.
Zig,
I think Oklahoma's less overrated.
Ziggy.
He just said Oklahoma's less overrated. Give me them.
Yeah.
Hey man, Don, not too much. Not too much.
I'm being honest.
Hey, Ziggy, fire back. You're up, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you. So listen, I think it's really hard to beat a team twice in 1 year. Alabama proved that against Georgia. They limped into the playoffs. They're blessed to be here, as Notre Dame would say. Oh, well, they'll say behind closed doors because they're blaming the ACC for it. But I'm going to take I can't go against OU, man. That defense is stout. I think Mateer, if he gets it together, he's going to blow past Alabama's overrated defense. Shout out to Don for the overrated comment. We're going to go Boomer.
Alex.
Rob, do you want to go before me or should I?
No, please do.
Hey, Ziggy. Did these two teams play earlier in the year?
They did.
What happened?
OU won.
And where was that game?
At Alabama.
Yeah, you think Oklahoma's going to lose at home if they've already beat the team on the road? Give me the Boomer Sooners.
Sooner.
I agree. I think Oklahoma sets history to be the first team to win a playoff game with home field advantage. And Alabama's having a little bit of turmoil down there too. Today on PTI, very interesting scenario put forward. Lane Kiffin tells LSU to go pound stand and goes to Alabama.
Well, I believe somebody referred to, what was that word, Ziggy? Lane Kiffin is a...
Hoe?
Yeah, that's right.
Can't turn a hoe into a housewife, baby.
That's one way to put it.
I had to deal with the hoe in Boca Raton, okay? Then he ditched us. I know how it feels.
First round, game 2. We go to Calfield in College Station as Texas A&M takes on Miami of Florida. Zig, I believe you have honors.
Listen, I'm not a fan of either team. It's going to be electric in Kyle Field, though. I think that give me the U, baby. Give me the U. It don't matter. U's got some of the best talent I have seen in years. Their offense is clicking. They were fighting to get in these games. Texas A&M ain't seen nobody like this in a while. So give me the U, baby.
Alex.
I am shocked. I am mildly shocked about that, and I wonder how much of it is actually just hatred for A&M. Because I also have that same hatred for A&M, but they're in the SEC. The U can go home. A&M.
Don.
Alex on this. I think A&M. Miami's, I think, too flashy this year.
Oh.
I've said it before. I'll say it again. I am not referring to them by a single letter until they actually win something. And it ain't going to be this time. Give me A&M.
Oh.
Kyle Field's a tough place to play, especially with what's on the line. In your third first-round game, we go to Oxford, M-I, crooked letter, I, crooked letter, I, humpback, I. As Ole Miss takes on the Green Wave of Tulane. And if you don't think there's going to be pre-gaming in that parking lot, brother, you better think again.
Hey, that's going to be the best part of the game.
Alex, you have honors.
Might be the only competitive part of the game, too, because I feel like there's about to be an Ole Miss mud hole stomped in Tulane. So give me that.
Don.
They got this weird thing, but I don't know how Tulane got in over some other teams.
Oh, wait till you see some of these other matchups.
Hold on a second. Wait. I want to clarify. The guy that says win more games, lose less games, sees Tulane, and let's check the notes real quick.
Check the notes from the last.
Things changed in the last 20 minutes.
It's 11 and Tulane goes 11-2, and you're like, I don't know how they got in.
Well, over my Fighting Irish.
How many losses did they have?
Yeah, shenanigans.
How many losses did they have?
I think Tulane's gonna get stomped.
Yep.
But here's the thing: if the Irish got in, they get stomped too in the end. They're not.
That's
the
fair.
Irish going to win the whole thing. So I'm gonna say Ole Miss.
Zig.
One of Tulane's two losses was to Ole Miss. It was at Ole Miss, just like this game is, and it was 45-10. I don't see why history doesn't repeat itself on this one. So Ole Miss to cover the over, whatever we need, because
across the board.
Yeah, they're going to prove that they don't need Lane, and they're going to prove it on the backside of Tulane. So, yeah, I don't belt to ass. I don't know.
This is going to be ugly.
Yeah.
Oh, and let's just say that there's also the anger factor here with the Ho leaving town.
Ole Miss wants to dunk on Lane Kiffin, and they are going to posterize Tulane to do it.
Yeah. Poor Tulane.
Hey, credit to Tulane having a great season and getting into earning a spot in the college football playoffs. Here's your participation trophy. Enjoy New Orleans.
In your last of the first round games, we go to Eugene, Oregon. I love this logo for Oregon. I've always loved this.
Is it
logo.
the Donald? Oh, no.
No, I love this.
Mm.
And I just, before I reveal who they're playing, I just want to remind you, it is December. It is not March. Oregon is playing James Madison. I need to go back to my timeline. This is not my timeline.
And I just want to clarify before somebody says anything, they did go 12-1.
Again, let me reiterate my point. Don, I believe you have honors.
Well, Oregon's going to slap them. That's simple.
Can I just ask, is anybody taking James Madison? Because this one we could go quick.
Nope. Give me the Nikes.
I'm not
What
going
was
to
it?
take Madison, but I am going to say that they might cover the spread.
That I will agree with.
They
But
might.
to give you an idea, if you do a straight up bet, you have to win or you have to bet $21 on Oregon to win one. Just analyze that.
The math ain't mathin'.
Mm-mm.
All right, 22nd of December. By the way, just real quick on your times on the 20th for your round games. 11 a.m. on ABC and ESPN, 2:30 and 6:30, all on TNT, True TV, and HBO Max for games 3 and 4. 22nd of December, because apparently we're not having Monday Night Football that night. How are we? It's a daytime game, though. We go to the aforementioned Boise, Idaho, for the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. Baked potatoes. As the Washington State Cougars take on the Utah State Aggies. Like that logo, too. Ziggy, go.
Washington State. I've seen Utah State a couple times this year, and that was, doo-doo on a napkin.
Alex.
Washington State hasn't been great since the Pirate left us. I do miss Coach Leach. But there's an interesting thing in Boise where teams in blue tend to win on the blue field. So give me Utah State in the dumbest reason I'll pick a team.
Will they make them not wear the blue for that reason?
I have no idea because Boise used to wear the blue on the blue field.
Yeah.
Don.
Hey, so Ziggy, you were Utah as well?
No, Washington
You
State.
were Washington State.
Washington State. I apologize.
Don.
On these games, I don't know. I think for this one, I'm going to say who has to travel less distance. So it's Washington. So I'm going to pick them.
It's kind of 6 of one, half it doesn't it?
It really is. It's do you want to go east or north?
Yeah, I'm going to go Utah State as well. I also missed the drunk Vince Gill. So he looks like Vince Gill. Christmas Eve. We go to Alex's section.
My alma mater.
Flagler CU Stadium, which I'm assuming is credit union,
Yes, it is.
for the Bush's best Boca Raton bowl of beans. Show that beautiful bean footage.
Am I first on this?
I believe you have honors, and if you didn't, now you do.
Fair enough.
Louisville takes on the Rockets of Toledo.
What state is Toledo in?
Your least favorite state in the union?
Yeah, give me Louisville. I'd take the L just not to pick them.
Toledo and who?
They're the Rockets.
No, Toledo and who are they playing?
Louisville.
That's Kentucky, right?
That is correct.
Yes.
I don't know either team, so I'm going to take the one that's closer to Boca Raton. So I'm going to take Louisville.
Raton.
That's what I said.
No, Raton is a chair.
Oh my goodness! Give me Louisville because Louisville is sneaky good. Toledo's not. This was a gimme for them, but yeah, Louisville's gonna smack the hell out of Toledo. Matter of fact, I'm taking a bet on this one.
I'm taking Louisville because I couldn't find a version of the logo that didn't blend into the background. So this is like the one that I couldn't get a good one on. Let's
You should have
see.
just put up a picture of Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah. Let's go back to Nolens in the Superdome, 4:30 p.m. Central on Christmas Eve for the R&L Carriers New Orleans Bowl. That's right. I said it differently both times. The Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky take on Southern Miss. Don.
It says less travel, so I'm going to, because I don't know either team, so I'm going to take Southern Miss.
Zig.
I'm going the opposite way there, Don. Give me old Western Kentucky.
Go for it.
I really want to lean Southern Miss for the idea that school is close enough to New Orleans that they may not fall for the trappings. But Western Kentucky shows up during bowl season, puts on a show, has some actually really decent discipline with that coaching staff. Give me the Hilltoppers. And I believe Rob was present when I pushed their mascot.
And I like the Hilltoppers too in this. And I like that logo. I like that version of the logo. By the way, Alex, did you see what the vertical looks like with the screen sharing?
Yeah, it looks great.
Looks great. All right. Next up, 8 o'clock Central on Christmas Eve. We go back to the Star in Frisco for the Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl. That will feature UNLV, and I was today years old when I realized that logo is the Vegas sign. Am I the only one that just realized that today?
Yes,
probably.
And they are taking on Ohio. Zig, you have honors.
This is basically pick the lesser of two evils. Give me UNLV.
Alex.
I will take the greater of two evils with UNLV.
Don.
My cousin played for Ohio.
UNLV is traveling less distance, so I'm going to take them.
I'm going to take Ohio just to be a contrarian.
Oh, there you go.
Somebody's got to be on the island when Alex isn't. So
Don's been on the island quite a bit today.
Let's go to Christmas Eve at 7 o'clock p.m. Central, which will be about 4 in the afternoon there. Because if you're going to play on Christmas Eve, it may as well be the Sheraton Hawaii Bowl at the Ching Complex in Honolulu. This will feature Cal, which that logo looks great on that background.
Yeah, it does.
Against Hawaii. Alex, you have on it.
This is one of those ones where I feel like Cal's going to get themselves in trouble with all of the vacation stuff in Hawaii, even though they normally play in Hawaii. Excuse me, Hawaii. Give me the Rainbow Warriors in Hawaii. Home game.
Don.
No other team, so they got the home field advantage. They don't have to travel. So I'm taking Hawaii.
Zig.
For the reasons that you all said, or Alex said, that Cal they played them already and everything like that. Home field advantage. I think Hawaii's gonna fall asleep at the wheel. Give me Cal.
Oh, Cal in the Pac-3. Give me Hawaii as well. They get to sleep in their own beds.
Yeah.
We go to Boxing Day.
So wait, was that a clean sweep for Hawaii?
No,
Cal.
Oh, I apologize. I'm trying to play catch up here.
It's all right. Boxing Day at noon Central on the ESPN. We go to Ford Field in Detroit for the Game Above Sports Bowl. In this particular contest, Central Michigan takes on the Wildcats of Northwestern, a team that has been unstable this year. Zig.
Central Michigan? This is
question mark?
Yeah, Central Michigan, I guess. I guess both. I mean, they're both not far from Ford Field. I don't know. Give me Central Michigan.
Alex.
You know, it's interesting. I'd be curious to see who actually is closer, because I think Chicago is closer to Detroit than the campus of Central Michigan is to Detroit.
Yeah.
I'll take Northwestern.
Don.
I think they're closer, so I'm taking Northwestern. They have to travel less.
I want to give love to Mike Wilbon. I'm going to take Northwestern as well.
Hey, I'm on an island again.
Yeah, Donde.
I thought that was your first island pick, Zig.
No, Cal, Hawaii.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Damn,
I would like
notes
to
taking
also
everything.
send a shout out real quick to sportslogos.net. That's where I found all of the current bowl logos. And they've actually got a page where you can see every iteration of that bowl's logos, even when they change names. It's kind of cool. Sportslogos.net. Go check them out. And they're Canadian, which is even crazier.
Hey.
All right. Boxing Day at 3:30 Central, also on the ESPN. We go to Phoenix, Arizona, and Chase Field, which recently hosted the Royal Rumble, for the Rate Bowl. That's literally the name of it. We have the Lobos of New Mexico taking on the Golden Gophers of Minnesota. Alex.
Oh, let me get back to this one. Just a moment. See, every time I see Minnesota's highlights, they look like they're doing something, and New Mexico always pops out of nowhere, qualifies for a bowl. Brian Urlacher's on the sidelines, and just for Ziggy, because we can't say the first word, but the Bears, I'll take Minnesota.
Don.
Appreciate that.
Lobos travel less, so I'm going to pick them.
All right. Zig?
Give me Minnesota. I think they're head and shoulders over better than New Mexico. I don't care about the travel too much because they're used to traveling with the Big Ten. So, yeah, give me Minnesota.
I'm going to put Don on the island. Give me the Golden Gophers.
All right.
Well, that one I knew was coming.
Also where Ric Flair went to college.
Whoa.
Your primetime game on Boxing Day, 7 o'clock Central in our fair burg. A game I went to once, and it lasted 5 minutes and got rained out. But this was at Gerald J. Ford Stadium for the Serve Pro First Responder Bowl, as the school for people that didn't make it into Miami, Florida International,
T.Y. Hilton catching strays.
Right.
on UTSA. Don.
PSA at
San Antonio?
Okay, I'll take them. They only have to drive down the road a little bit.
Still a 7-hour drive.
4 hours.
It's
Still closer than
Have you
4,
driven through that Austin traffic? Are you kidding me?
Hours?
You take the loop around Austin. It's 4 hours.
Sir, that's a helicopter.
Yeah, the
ride.
loop itself is 4 hours.
Yeah.
How are you on 85 to speed
Ziggy.
limit?
I'm picking FIU just off the simple fact that he said 4 hours from driving from San Antonio. Give me FIU.
Alex.
Rob, I need a bleep.
All right, go. Am I doing it now?
FIU.
Damn.
Give me UTSA. T.Y. Hilton can suck it.
Oh my goodness, sir.
I hope he sees this.
Someone's mad.
I'm
I
taking
hate FIU.
Yeah, they're pretty scrappy. I'm going to take FIU in this. And don't let
Wait,
it rain.
hold on a second. Only Don and I picked UTSA?
Yeah.
I
And he
officially
They
feel
only have
bad
to
about
travel
my pick.
4 hours.
And he picked it because of the 4-hour drive.
Yeah, I just hate FIU. I mean, come on.
I'm siding with the Coyote. I'm not taking UTSA.
I hate you so much.
December 27th, 10 a.m. Central on the ESPN, we have the Go Bowling Military Bowl from Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis. Alex's alma mater, Pitt.
Well, I didn't graduate. I went there.
It's an alma mater. It counts. Takes on
Okay.
the Pirates of Eastern Carolina. Don.
Got accepted to Pitt. Plus, it's closer. So
No,
you know
you-
what? I'm taking Pitt.
Ziggy.
I'm taking Pitt as well. I'm taking
Alex.
PITT, let's go Pitt. I miss my Oakland Zoo.
Call that a sweep just because Eastern Carolina ruined South Florida's season a couple of years ago.
Oh, it's okay. You can say you hate Skip Holtz.
No, I have a friend that went to that school, so I can't dog it too bad. Shout out to my friend Sarah.
Man, I don't think I like anybody enough to do that.
Craziest names for a bowl ever. 11 a.m. on ABC, December 27th, we go to the Bronx for the Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl as Clemson takes on Penn State. Ziggy.
Clemson in Sweeney's last game as head coach.
Ooh, Alex.
That's a pretty bold prediction.
HSO.
I was just thinking it was going to be Clemson in a sweep because Penn State is in such disarray.
Valid.
Don?
Clemson at.
South
Carolina.
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, yeah, Pitt. They're closer. They got
You mean
less
Penn
travel.
State?
Penn State.
Penn State. That's what I said.
No, it's not.
Did you get accepted to that one too?
No, I do have
Not so-
proof I got accepted to Pitt because I still owe money.
Oh, is it chiseled in the tablet?
Don, use the word allegedly.
No, I owe money. I do.
Oh, fair enough. I'll take Clemson too. Here we
Don
go.
on the island.
We go to Boston at Fenway Park for another oddly named the Wasabi Fenway Bowl.
Wasabi? When I think of wasabi, I think of Boston. I don't think of like Chinatown. I don't think of Tokyo.
Don, I really want to mute your mic right now before we get to a place.
What you just said, because you did it backwards. I also learned recently that pretty much unless you live in Japan, what you eat is not real wasabi.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like colored horseradish.
Yep.
Shout out Weird History Food.
Mm.
In this game, UConn takes on a team that this could be the deepest we've ever gotten into picks before mentioning a service academy because they're taking on Army.
Mm-hmm.
Don.
Army at.
West Point, New York.
So yeah, they're closer. I'm gonna.
No, they're not.
They're not. Okay, then I'm taking you.
Connecticut is this
New
far.
York. Yeah.
Okay.
Connecticut is this far.
Okay.
Ziggy.
Connecticut.
Ziggy.
Can both teams lose and that Fenway Park go up in flames?
Wow.
I'll take Army. UConn just doesn't do it for me at all on the football field. They're a basketball school. I don't even know how they got in the bowl in the first place.
We also live in this world where James Madison is in the playoffs. So
And as we see with every one of these bowl games, discipline, people not getting in trouble. Give me Army.
I have a policy. I live by a code when we do bowl picks. I'm not starting now. I will not pick against the service academy. And only 2 of the 3 are in this year.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go back to Orlando and Camping World Stadium for a bowl of the shirt I used to have. The Pop-Tarts Bowl.
Best bowl out.
Until they murder the mascot.
Yeah, where the winning team eats the mascot for some reason.
What's that shirt?
I wore it out, Don.
Oh, okay.
BYU and Georgia Tech. Zig.
I don't like crybabies, and BYU's been crying just as much as Notre Dame about not getting into the bowl game or playoffs. Like, be for real. Y'all got spanked by Texas Tech, not once, but twice in the most disrespectful fashion. You played nobody. Give me Georgia Tech because I like their quarterback. Georgia Tech's quarterback has been swept under the rug.
Solid.
Like, what? Give me Georgia Tech, baby.
Alex.
Georgia Tech has just been playing better than anybody expects and taking good teams to the wire. They hung with Georgia for a good minute, and BYU is focusing on all the wrong things, and I dislike Mormons. So give me Georgia Tech.
Don.
Next closer. So I'm going to pick them.
I'm picking Georgia Tech as a shout out to Roman Reigns.
Joe Anawai.
Yes.
Actually, I have a friend in their Hall of Fame too. He went in with with Calvin Johnson.
3:30 Central on CW.
Oh, because of course it is.
We go to Tucson, Arizona at the Casino del Sol Stadium for the Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl presented by Gin and Juice by Dre and Snoop. Miami of Ohio takes on Fresno State. Don.
Fresno's closer. I'm going to pick them.
Well, you better figure it out. California or Ohio?
No, I said, I said Fresno State,
All right.
California. They're closer. I'm picking them.
It didn't pick up the beginning, Don.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So Fresno State, right?
Yeah, they're
Okay.
closer.
And a bowl that I don't even know why it exists besides the fact of money grab.
Because Snoop wants a bowl. Snoop gets a bowl.
Because
that means more than one
marijuana
thing.
is also
That's the
legal
thing.
in Arizona.
And when I say bowl, I mean multiple things.
So, all right. So answer me this: where is Snoop from?
I
SoCal?
believe Inglewood's still up to no good from the LBC.
He's from Long Beach. He's from Long Beach,
No, that's true.
California. This bowl is worthless. I don't even give me Fresno State for the simple fact that hopefully they'll pull it together for the California fake Arizona Bowl.
Alex,
Give me the Fighting Derek and David Carrs. Fresno State's in this, and Miami is located in a different state.
Zig, did I ever tell you about Bomani Jones talking about where they put the Clippers arena?
No,
He said if that hadn't been the arena, it would have been a Walmart. And he goes, can you imagine a Walmart in Inglewood? The people watching alone.
Wow.
I love Bomani Jones. Give me Fresno State. Give me the Bulldogs. No, it's not
Sweep.
basketball. December 27th at 4:45 Central on the S-Spin. We go to University Stadium in Albuquerque. Took a wrong turn in Albuquerque. With the Isleta 20th Anniversary New Mexico Bowl. Look at that North Texas logo.
That's a nice logo.
The University of North Texas State takes on the Aztecs of San Diego State. I had to go to the cool logo for both of these guys. Zig, I believe you have honors, my friend.
Listen, man. UNT does a celebration that I love. They give a special shout out to one of my favorite beer drinking wrestlers of all time. His name he's Stone Cold Steve Mother Austin. So give me UNT to do a lot of fake beer drinking, celebrating on the sideline. UNT wins it.
Alex.
Because Stone Cold.
I knew I should have worn a different shirt. I hate UNT. I dislike Denton. It's right there. But the big thing to look for in this is that quarterback that nobody expected anything from, who has been lighting it up at UNT, is going to get a showcase in this. They might hit the over whatever it is by themselves out of principle. Give me UNT.
Don.
I like that San Diego State logo, though.
Yeah, both of those logos.
UNT is taking on who?
San Diego State, the Aztecs.
Trying to figure which one's closer.
San Diego.
San Diego.
Well, let me. I'm gonna say San Diego.
I hope it's equal.
Do a double check to go in just to see.
Don, we're in hours
very
3.
close.
Oh,
No, I'll come back. If I have to chase it, I'm gonna take San Diego then.
okay. I'm taking North Texas State because Alex is absolutely right. That quarterback is crushing it right now. All right. Let us now go to NRG Stadium in Houston, for a sponsor that Alex and I were talking about last night. For the Kinder's Texas Bowl. Hold on. Nope. We're gonna go to the
Gator Bowl.
Gator Bowl first. I apologize.
Yep.
In Jacksonville at Everbank Stadium, Mizzou takes on Virginia. Alex.
One of these teams is in the SEC. Give me Missouri.
Don.
I think Virginia's closer. I'm going to pick them. And plus, North Texas is closer, so I'm taking North Texas over San Diego.
Making the adjustment.
Zig.
I love the commitment to the logic.
I just want to know how much the difference was.
770 to 640. I mean, 6.
Yeah,
oh, wow. That's pretty close.
No, New Mexico's far from Texas. Yeah. So
I always screw up which one's Arizona and which one's New Mexico. Ziggy, who do you got in the Gator Bowl?
I got Mizzou and that defense.
I'm taking Mizzou as well, sticking with the SEC.
Sweet.
And again, NRG Stadium in Houston. The Kinder's Texas Bowl. If you know what Kinder's is, that is a sauce and flavoring brand that is excellent. They have a great French onion soup or French onion dip mix. This ought to be interesting, boys. LSU, Houston.
Well, we know who Don's picking.
Yeah.
It's been
Yep.
closer.
Closer in.
Yeah. Couldn't be closer if they tried.
Ziggy, who you got?
I got LSU, man. LSU honestly has a pretty good team. We were talking about Nussmeyer, whatever his name is.
Garrett Nussmeyer. Yeah.
Yeah, as being one of the Heisman candidates in the beginning of the season. I U of H, nah, they ain't got enough for that. So LSU. Give me LSU.
Alex.
You know, I honestly thought I was going to be on an island here. I am also taking LSU because you have the middle to lower players are going to be trying to show out to maintain their spot. And I feel like there's going to be big players going off trying to transfer or possibly stay. LSU's more motivated. Houston should win this game by a mile, but I'm taking LSU.
I have a lot of my in-laws that went to Houston, but I'm still taking LSU.
Interesting. Only Don wound up on the island again.
Wrapping things up at 8:15 Central on December 27th. That's that game. So now we go to December 29th at 1 o'clock in the afternoon Central for the J-Lab Birmingham Bowl from Protective Stadium in Birmingham, Alabama. J-Lab is you can see it there at the top of the logo. They do headphones and stuff. Not bad quality. Georgia Southern takes on App State. Zig.
Lesser of two evils, gonna take from Don. This might be somewhat of a home game for Georgia Southern. Give me Georgia Southern.
Alex.
The interesting thing on this one for me is it features the only game with the only team with a losing record in a bowl game. So give me Georgia Southern.
Don.
Georgia Southern.
I'll be on the island. I'll take App State. Because we
5 and 7.
We always remember.
Yeah,
Michigan.
We'll always have Michigan.
New Year's Eve at 1 o'clock Central on the ESPN. We go to Independence Stadium in Shreveport, Louisiana for the Radiance Technologies Independence Bowl. Coastal Carolina and La Tech. Alex.
I have a soft spot in my heart for Coastal Carolina, but they're going to get stomped. Give me Louisiana Tech.
Don.
Which one's closer?
One of them is in the same state.
Don, Louisiana Tech in Shreveport, Louisiana.
I mean, at least it wasn't called the Shreveport Bowl like it used to be.
Yeah,
it's Louisiana.
Zig.
Yeah, give me La Tech as well. Yeah.
Sweep it. Okay. Sweep it. Although Coastal Carolina's got a better logo.
That is true.
4:30 on New Year's Eve. We go to Nashville, Tennessee at Nissan Stadium for the Liberty Mutual Music City Bowl. Is that supposed to be the E? Oh, that's a musical note. I'm like, is that supposed to be the emu's face on that thing? Tennessee takes on the Fighting Illini. So if you're a big hip hop fan, this is the TI Bowl. Alex. You're welcome for that.
I don't. It's the It Bowl. Give me Tennessee.
It's Tennessee.
Zig.
Listen, Illinois last year, pretty good team. Upset a lot of people. Did some things in the beginning of the year. We thought they were going to be something special. Same thing for Tennessee. Thought they were going to be something special. SEC, this is the year that the quarterback, Give me Tennessee in the most disappointing Music City Bowl we've ever had.
Alex.
Oh, I thought I already said Tennessee.
Okay, so it's just me then?
Sorry.
Give me Tennessee.
Oh, you're taking Illinois.
No, I'm taking Tennessee.
Oh, okay, so it's a sweep.
Yeah. All right. New Year's Eve, 11 a.m. Central. Tampa, Florida. Raymond J. Stadium. Oh, I got this one backwards. What did I do? Oh, because
you should have the Alamo Bowl on the 30th at 8
Alamo
p.m.
Bowl on New Year's Eve. I missed that one. So we go to San Antonio, USC, TCU. Alex.
USC.
Don.
Me, of course.
USC.
I'm taking TCU. I got you, Ashley.
Now I feel even better about my USC pick.
Right, no joke.
New Year's Eve, 11 a.m. on the ESPN. It's the Reliant Quest Bowl.
Mm.
The Hawkeyes, the Vanderbilts, the Commandants, if you will. Don.
It's closer. I don't know where Vanderbilt's at.
Vanderbilt's in Tennessee.
Tennessee, yeah.
So they're closer?
Technically.
Okay, I'll pick them.
Zig.
Listen, Vandy's good. Don't get me wrong. But they don't know how to play that Iowa ball. Give me Iowa.
Alex.
The Theo Vaughn magic is over.
Theo Vaughn has never had magic. He's just had STDs.
Oh, my God.
Interestingly enough, I want to take Vandy on this one, but I feel like Pavia is a coin flip to sit it out, and that team falls apart without him. Plus, Iowa is always disciplined. Like I say, give me Iowa.
Give me the state of my birth.
Oh, yeah, that's Iowa.
Yep.
I had a moment. Okay, I keep throwing.
I was waiting for the drop. I was waiting. I was like, is he going to say it? All right, go.
New Year's Eve, 1 p.m. on CBS and Paramount Plus. We go to El Paso, Texas and Sun Bowl Stadium for a game that I have a commemorative pin. In that case right over there, it's the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl.
Great.
Arizona State takes on Duke. And again, it's not March, I promise. Zig.
Oh, give me the scrappy Arizona State. I love their coach, alumni. Duke is okay. They got to pull out some trick plays to do some, but I like Arizona State.
Alex.
I feel like this is one of those matchups where somebody was just getting cute because it's the Sun Bowl featuring the Sun Devils. Give me the Blue Devils.
Alex. Don.
In Arizona, they're closer.
We play to win the game. Give me Arizona State.
Okay, there's my island finally.
2:00 New Year's Eve. We go back to Orlando, Florida in Camping World Stadium.
For the 87th time.
As worlds collide in the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. Why not? Texas.
Boo.
Michigan.
I'm just going to go ahead and put Michigan down for Ziggy.
Alex.
Texas actually has a team, and they're going to try and show out to draw more recruits so they can make the playoffs. And Michigan is in the most disarray of any team right now, unexpectedly. I'm going to go with Texas.
Don.
I think Texas is closer, so I'm going to pick them.
That is a fact.
Yep.
Unfortunately, as much as my stomach is turning right now.
Hey, Ashley, we're going to need you to clip this, and we're going to play it on a loop.
I have to agree with I have to agree with Alex. Michigan's recent turmoil. I mean, my God, man.
Yeah. Make it a sweep. My heart goes out to the people in Michigan.
Mine doesn't, but still.
I love that I have to change Michigan to Texas for Ziggy. Now, remember, Ashley, we want to clip him, cut it together. Ziggy loves Texas.
No.
Okay, we're going to put that on all the socials.
2:30 on New Year's Eve, ESPN from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. It is the SRS Distribution Las Vegas Bowl. Because Vegas, Nebraska, and Utah. Don.
Utah's closer. I'm picking them.
Ziggy.
Is the quarterback that wanted to be Pat Mahomes? he playing for
He's
Nebraska?
in the transfer portal.
Oh, he's in the transfer portal.
I believe he went in the transfer portal. Yeah.
Yeah, give me Utah then, because this game, give me Utah.
Alex.
Discipline wins bowl games. Utah does it every single year until they make a New Year's game, and then they get smoked. Give me Utah.
I don't know which fan base I want to see in Las Vegas more of these two.
May I remind you, sir, you are the governor.
I know. I haven't made my pick yet.
But you are the governor.
I know. But let me continue. Nebraska fans in Vegas, Utah fans in Vegas. Worlds will collide, and I'm here for it. But I am the governor of Utah, so I have to take the Utes.
And don't forget, we're going to find Matt Rule drunk somewhere on the strip.
Oh, my God, that's going to be glorious.
And he's going to be too short to get up to the craps table, so he's going to keep jumping like it's a hook shot. And I know I can say that because we can see eye to eye.
Wrapping up the New Year's Eve Bowls at 6:30 Central on the ESPN from our fair burg at the Death Star. It is the Goodyear Cotton Bowl. Ohio State will take on the winner of A&M and Miami. Alex.
Don't make me say it.
You're going to say it.
Suck eyes.
Don.
No.
Now clip that.
Now, Don,
Wait.
you got to remember who you picked in A&M versus Miami, so you can pick it. Are they going to be closer?
No, Ohio's going to slap whoever they.
Okay.
Whoever wins.
It's it.
He gives up on that.
Smart man.
This is the playoffs here. These are teams I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ohio State looks like they're on a run for, unfortunately, another championship back-to-back. So, yeah.
This will not be fun for A&M fans. This will not be a good night.
Miami fan.
Hey, it would still be bad for A&M fans if Miami wins.
I picked A&M in the other game.
Oh, no. He's the only one that didn't. Yeah. So he's
New
saying
Year's
Miami.
Day, 11 a.m. Central. Also on the ESPN. Everything except one will be on Fox. So if I don't say it, it's ESPN. The Capital One Orange Bowl from Joe Robbie Stadium in Miami Gardens. Texas Tech, which gets a bye, takes on the winner of Oregon, James Madison. Don.
I think Texas Tech's going to win no matter who wins that.
Zig?
Surprisingly, I agree with Don. Texas Tech has spent a lot of good money on that defense. Oregon's quarterback is a big question mark. That offense is still clicking, but just not clicking like they should be going into what arguably is going to be a really, really tough game for them. Give me Tech. Give me the Red Raiders.
Alex?
Sorry, I was muted. I feel like this is one of those times where college teams with a longer layoff tend to struggle. And I think Oregon's going to be running all over them by the time they get it figured out in the second half, and they're going to try and play catch up, and Oregon's going to be too far ahead.
I agree with Alex. I think Oregon's going to go on a roll here. Tech's good, but it's going to be a fun game to watch.
And the one point that Ziggy made, I actually kind of disagree with. I think they're going to try and showcase Dante Moore, similar to how the UNT is. So I think they're going to be trying to boost their dude's stock up to try and get him to that top 3 pick.
New Year's Day, 3:00 Central. We go to Pasadena for the granddaddy of them all. The Rose Bowl brought to you by Prudential. I live in a world where I'm about to say Indiana football, who got a bye, will take on the winner of Oklahoma, Alabama.
I think we should make Ziggy pick first regardless.
Okay.
So Indiana or Oklahoma?
Listen, we all know where my heart lies, but
we also know where your wallet lies too, brother.
Right. I was gonna
Ashley,
say,
get ready for clip 2.
When bragging rights and money comes on the line, you got to take your love. You got to take the emotion out of it, all right? And to be honest, that dude Signetti, that quarterback who is going to be the number 1 pick, outstanding. You got to give them credit. Although I do think Ohio State's kicker blew the game on purpose, but whatever.
What?
Hey, I'm just saying.
No, that was a really bad kick, but holy, I didn't hear that.
27-yarder. Come on, fam. He practices from 60 yards sideways and gets it in the. Come on. Anyway, we're not gonna, this is a conspiracy
Pete Carroll
theory.
on the other line.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Indiana. Indiana's gonna pull out a tough one. I think OU's lack of experience is gonna show, and I think Indiana's they learned from their mistakes last year. So,
all right, clip it. Ziggy said Oklahoma sucks.
wow.
I also think Fernando Mania 2.0 is the truth, and Signetti just doesn't know how to lose. Did you see how angry that man looked after beating Ohio State? He was like pissed that it was close. Give me Indiana.
Don.
Does he not remind anyone of the Jim Carrey Grinch? Like, is that just me? Okay. All right. I thought it was just me.
Don.
This one's been how many years since they even won the division? At their conference?
I believe it was 1945.
40, outright. I think this is one of those that people didn't think about, and they have been proven they are tough. And I know you're going to have stuff like some potential hard games like them against a repeat of what happened last weekend, or even them against Georgia. But I think they're going to be in the national championship. And I think they if I had to bet about anybody, I think they're the ones that are going to win the whole thing.
I'm going to take.
And we'll get to those picks later on.
Yep. I want to take the logic of the layoff and flip it here. I think Indiana is on a mission, and they're not going to let anybody stand in their way. In your final of the pseudo semifinals, we go back to the Superdome again for the All-State Sugar Bowl. Georgia takes on the winner of Ole Miss and Tulane. Is anybody not taking Georgia in this?
I would be shocked. I mean, hey, I believe it's Georgia across the board. Is that correct, guys?
Yeah, Georgia's across the board. Ole Miss. Oh.
No, I want to make sure I get from everybody. Don, are you on Georgia?
Georgia.
Rob, all right, let's roll.
January 2nd at noon Central. We will be in Fort Worth, Texas for a game I have attended many, many times. The Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl. Texas State and Rice.
They're both in Texas, Don.
Yeah. I like that, right? So, Zig, do you know the story of the clock tower in Austin?
No.
It was designed by a graduate from Rice. So if you look at the clock tower at night, if you look at it on the corner, they designed it so the lights form with the clock faces forms an owl's head.
Wow. How
Texas State at?
Texas State is in like New Braunfels area.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
Rice is in Houston. I think Houston's closer. I'm going to pick Houston.
All right. Zig?
Wait, so you mean you're picking Rice, correct?
Rice, yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Zig?
Although the logic is not there, but the Rice pick is sound. I'm going to go Rice.
Alex?
I lied earlier. Rice is the other team that doesn't have a winning record. In fact, has a losing record. I am taking Texas State.
They do have a losing record.
My niece
also had a tough schedule, though.
That is true.
My niece is looking to go to Rice, and so I will support her.
Oh,
and there's my island again.
Any excuse I can give to tell that clock tower story just makes me.
That's true.
January 2nd, 3:30 Central. We go to Memphis in Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium for the AutoZone Liberty Bowl. I like that logo that they shined it up like that. Navy, Cincy. Alex.
Navy.
Don.
Navy is in Maryland.
And Cincinnati's in Ohio.
And where's Liberty Bowl?
It's in Memphis.
Ooh, that might be another
then
one
that
where
means
it's really
Cincinnati be
close.
Closer, I think. Cincinnati.
All right, they're going to Bearcats. Zig?
I'm going Navy. Just, Navy just has a little bit more than Cincinnati can handle. But, yeah, Navy.
I'm not picking against the Service Academy.
Yep, there it is.
I will say the Cincy quarterback has some skills.
Yes.
Sorsby is good.
Navy's defense is pretty solid. Yeah. Also, one of the teams that beat Rice.
7 p.m. January 2nd, we go to Charlotte, North Carolina. Bank of America Stadium for the most unstable bowl of them all. The Duke's Mayo Bowl.
Ugh. Disgusting.
Mississippi State, Wake Forest. Ziggy.
Mississippi State honestly gave a lot of teams problems in the SEC. I think they were a couple of whistles or bad drops or interceptions or fumbles, whatever, a couple stupid key mistakes from being a real contender to be in the playoffs or be at least in the fight for the SEC championship. They put up a good fight. Wake Forest is a joke. So, yeah.
Mississippi State, the only team with a losing record I will take during bowl games since they are from the SEC. And I've already put in Don. Wake Forest is in North Carolina. So play it as you will.
Yeah.
You boys know how much I like alliteration. Wake Forest is the Demon Deacons. But I'm sticking with the SEC. Give me Mississippi State.
Yeah, I already had you down for Mississippi State. I knew where this was going.
And finally, on your local Fox affiliate, January 2nd at 7 o'clock Central, San Diego, California, in Snapdragon Stadium, we have the Trust and Will Holiday Bowl. Arizona, SMU. Don, what's your final pick of the night?
They're closer.
Arizona.
I said Arizona.
Okay.
They're closer.
All I heard was they're closer. There was nothing else.
No, I said Arizona. They're closer.
Right, but what I'm saying is you didn't come through, Don.
Oh, that's
Ziggy.
right.
Let me go with Pony Up, baby. I think SMU is gonna win it. Arizona's all right. Old boy Tech is gone. Their offensive line is in disarray as well. So give me SMU, man. They beat Miami, who I think is better than most people are giving credit to, and they didn't miss that many steps. They didn't lose that many players to the draft and transfer portal. So yeah, give me SMU.
Alex.
Same reason I like other teams. I think Fafita is the best player on the field for Arizona. Give me them.
Run, pony, run. All right, so we'll be letting you guys keep up on our social medias as the bowls progress. You can also go to ESPN.com, look up the Clubhouse podcast, and you can just pick them straight up. I'm going to do my picks here before probably tomorrow, so I'll be ready for the games that start on Saturday. Make sure you, Ziggy, where can they follow you on all the social medias?
Beer 30 Sports o'clock. Very simple, easy. Beer, the number 30 Sports o'clock. No apostrophes, no dots, no underslashes, none of that nonsense. Just straight o'clock.
Cannot thank you enough for joining us, my friend.
Absolutely. It's always fun. Every year I hope to
get us back on the right screen here.
Yeah.
And, you're always welcome anytime. Hopefully, are we going to see you next Thursday?
I will be.
He's traveling.
I'll be in.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So you may see some stuff from us next week at the annual Sunset Lounge holiday gathering. I don't know if we're going to do anything or not, but then
that I'm going to miss it.
We'll be back in this particular configuration, at least 75% of it, on January the 8th, but we will have content for you the week of Christmas and the week of New Year's. I just got to put it together. Anything else we want to plug, boys? Got the QR code. Go scan that.
Nope. Follow our socials. Go to the QR code. We're going to post where those contests are, along with everything else that we have with Sunset Lounge, including Ziggy saying that Oklahoma sucks.
Wow.
Guest in our home. and he
I hope
just-
FIU just
no.
blows everybody out. I hope FIU just goes crazy.
Hey, I'll
and
take FIU winning as long as it's not Ohio.
And 11 minutes left in the game. Tampa Bay's doubled up on Atlanta.
That's what I need, baby. I took
Yep.
It's been a
4.5
while.
wasn't enough.
It's been a while since we had a stupid boat movie length episode. But we're going to be off for 3 weeks, so
It's also true.
Nice.
gentlemen, always a pleasure. So until next time, for Alex, for Don, for Ziggy, for the Empire, I'm Rob. Clubhouse is closed, and I got to talk a little bit about Brittany Palmer to a buddy of mine the other day. Saw the picture of her when she was going on Rise of the Resistance, not Rise of the Millennium Falcon thing. Deuce.
This is a Stolen Water Media production.